What it do? What it do? It's your girl Wing. I am here with my brethren. Y'all go ahead.
Real name Ray. What's going on, man? Let's get started.
VA slow mo, man. I was a Mike P.
My shit was on
Mike,
mute.
your name?
My shit was on mute. Man, I came in here. I said booyaka and everything, and nobody heard it. You know what I'm saying? Booyaka. Nah, Mike for now, your girlfriend's favorite rapper. Don't believe me. Just ask if you don't know the people that didn't know it. Northwest Roundtable shit. Shout out to the Northside Battle Creek. All that good shit. Seattle.
I'm just eating. I ain't got all that extra stuff, bro. I'm
telling you, man, that's been my slogan since 2005, man. Before slogans were the thing, I had a slogan.
This show is being brought to you by Sutter Homes, Moscato.
And Cavassier.
Pastor Cavassier.
And Beard Magic Oil. This show is also being sponsored by Beard Magic Oil, you know. So
Beard gang gang. Beard gang gang. Beard gang gang.
What I need some sushi.
If y'all not familiar, some of y'all are, huh?
No, he was saying he needed some sushi, and I have been craving that junk. I need some.
I had some for lunch today, and it was so fire, but I want some more. It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What it do, Mike? King Mike and Zeke. Yes, we on time, but we not on time because we should have started like way earlier. But you know how niggas is. So yeah, we here, but we here. We were early, but we late. So anyway, let's get into it. E is grabbing his pizza right now, so he ain't really gonna talk too much for the moment. But got a lot to talk about. Good, bad. We gonna follow up with the good, the bad, the ugly, which I kind of wanted to talk about the judging on that end, but I'm like, you know what? We'll just we'll wait because we got some other shit to talk about with the fucking disgusting. That'll be our ghostwriting topic, fellas. Follow me. Anyway, so let's go.
That was one of my favorite shows when I was a kid, Ghostwriter.
For real. For real.
Yeah, horrible. Roger,
shout out to
come on, R.I.P. Mike. You know, I'm still hurt in my spirit. I seriously am. You know, I would have been participating in the media panel this weekend had I not changed my fucking pick because I was asked to. Me and Vada, shout out to Vodafy. Kenny Lewis, you edged it, buddy. You edged it just by a little bit. Just by a little bit. I was on your ass. They play too many games. They need a whole other system.
That nigga had the biggest resurgence in Battlerap blog history, bro.
Wait, hold on. I got a question about this whole thing. Why not? This is just me. Why not, instead of making a person change their pick, they go by rounds that a person won?
Well,
like if it's a clear, like let's say, like for instance, if it's a clear 30 clip, like Danny gave 10, and you said Danny 30, and he said Danny 2-1, but you get that
right.
I don't like the fact that if y'all got the same record, they say, well, you got to go back and repick somebody else because y'all got the same exact record.
Okay, so this is how that goes. They do tell you that you can change your pick, or you can change the pick, or you can change the round. So you really have the luxury to change what you want. But see, I wasn't told that Vada changed his pick. I wasn't actually told at all. He told me. I saw a screenshot where he had changed to Danny. He had changed to a whole nother battle. He had did Danny 3-0. So, right, but that was after the fact. Nobody said any fucking thing. And if that was the case, I never really had to change my pick. So I'm kind of mad about that. But ultimately, it was fun while it lasted. Technically, I would have won. I know this. My fix would have been right, and the only one that I would have gotten wrong was Holmesy and EK. So let's get into it. Let's go.
Let's
I'm
go
kind
on. Let Auntie get this hostile energy off, because I know she is steaming, boy. Go ahead and get this energy off, Auntie. You going first.
you know,
Yeah, go and get
I
that
got my
energy
little
off.
Moscato. Man, listen.
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thought the EK and Holmesy battle was incredible. I thought the battle was a lot closer. I kind of felt bad for EK, the fact that the stream went down during his second, and then
That's what pissed me off.
he had to take it from the top like surf, and do his whole second round all over. For me personally, I have still edged the battle to EK, man. I thought EK, but the only issue that I was seeing that a lot of people was having is a lot of people wasn't catching everything EK was saying immediately. And then it was like with Holmesy was just, his punches was just getting like more concise and more to the point, so everybody could catch it. Because a lot of people was like, "Well, EK not saying too much," and I'm like, "Is y'all really paying attention?"
Yeah. Holmesy's angles are more easily accessible in the EK's material.
That's always, that right there is always going to win a battle on, like, when you're watching it live. When you're watching it live, that's what's going to edge the battler. Like, but when you watch the playback,
they also spoke about his cadence. They talked about his cadence, his delivery. Like, they kept saying how did he write that? Was he listening to a song when he wrote that? Like, I heard a lot of that too.
He was
I noticed his style sounded a little bit off or whatever, and it did sound like it was like on a beat or something like that. Yeah. But at the same time, my thing is this: you can't sit up there and crucify somebody for rapping off of a beat, but then for many years y'all love bill collector for it. I think it is matter.
No. For many years, you motherfuckers liked what's his name? B Magic and goddamn Lil Kenny, Big K. Like, come on, they rap on beats as well.
But the thing is, there's a lot of these fans today weren't fans during that early B Magic, and you know what I'm saying. They weren't, you know what I'm saying. So it's a new.
Magic been rapping the same.
Yeah, but we rock with that. We rock with that because that made B Magic, that separated B Magic from the rest of the pack. He had his own delivery. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, the piggyback off what you said, but what I was seeing in the comments, it was people that I know for a fact that has been around for just about as long as me
too,
that was complaining about that. And I'm like, come on, man, you doing too much right now.
Niggas' energy ain't never consistent, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
We are really back and forth. It comes down to who you want. Holmesy had a great showing. Don't get it fucked up. He had a great showing. Coming in. He definitely did. He surprised the fuck out of me. Well, he didn't surprise me because Holmesy has always been dope. I can't take that away from him. However, no. Hold on. Y'all be going crazy when I say that word. He's always had potential.
You back bugging.
No, I'm not. He has always had. When I call something dope, that don't mean shit. I mean, an outfit could be dope. That don't mean that it's. I mean,
that you didn't even realize that was a Holmesy bar that I just said. It was terrible, wasn't it?
What I'm saying is, he's always had
like gorillas picking no crump. I'm back bugging. You don't remember that shit? It was fucking terrible.
I was asking the builder for that part,
potential. He's knocked down. Holmesy has always been knocked down, and he knows how to pick himself back up. I just didn't expect for him to be able to do it twice. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't expect Holmesy to beat EK at all. I can see why people would say he got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he did great. He did phenomenal. His second round was amazing. That angle that he used against EK in that second round, it was potent. And he did it effectively. But I feel like that third round, I can see why people gave it to Holmesy, but you know what I'm saying? Certain people that were really listening to what EK was saying would have given that to EK. And I'll be one of the people that
I'm gonna keep it a thou wow. My favorite version of Holmesy has never been on URL. My favorite version of Holmesy was on RBE. If you go watch Holmesy the God versus Dot Mac, That nigga made me a fan in that battle. He beat the hell out of, and it was like,
oh, you done went all the way back to 1SK.
that wasn't a 1SK. That was a 3-round battle.
It was?
Yes, ma'am. That's what made me a fan.
Wait. Was it an on-site battle?
No, this was a while ago. This was when
I remember seeing his name on one of the cards.
Yeah,
that was the first time I seen him.
And then on the next card, he was supposed to battle Mr. Mills for his real test because he bodied 2 niggas in a row. Dot Mac and a nigga named Zoe Green. He bodied both them niggas. And then,
I know who Zoe Green is. Okay, damn. Okay, so that may have been before they. Okay,
but yeah, but that Holmesy, if that nigga enters the tournament, a lot of these niggas got problems. I'm letting y'all know that right now.
I will say this. Though he made it to the Final Four, he has Danny Myers, and I'm pretty sure the majority of everybody on this panel has Danny Myers winning this battle. Even if he gets put out, this should not hurt Holmesy at all, man. If anything, this proved Holmesy to be around a lot longer than what a lot of people expected him to be. And to me, still got to salute him.
He really raises his stock because he has been gone for so long. This is a great way to return. This is a great way to return.
I got Holmesy clearly winning this battle, and I don't have no excuse to make it make sense. It's just some random stuff. It's just something random that's gonna happen, and I'm gonna just smile and grin when it happens.
You got him. Hold on, I had to put the Sutter Holmes over there because I think my hearing is impaired.
It's not.
Wait, hold on. You said you got him clearly versus Danny, or you said in this?
I think that's gonna be.
That's what I was trying to.
Nah, but hear me out. It's just like I said, I have no real explanation for it. It's just going to be one of those things we said, man, we seen some strange things in battle rap, and this is one of them.
We have.
That's it.
We have.
That's literally all it's going to be.
We have.
But if
I don't know about that one,
if I'm wrong,
I
definitely just fall on the sword and just take
not for nothing. E has been accurate. E has been accurate this entire time. I don't believe he's beating Danny though. I just don't believe that he's beating Danny. I hear you, but I just can't. I can't go with it. I can't.
Oh yeah, I'm not a hater. I'm not mad at anybody picking Danny Myers to win because
logically, let me hit this Heath bar again, man. Hold on. Man, I don't know about this one, E.
Nah, to tell you the truth though, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like Holmesy and Danny Myers, the material that they've been putting out for 6 rounds straight, that's not 2 weeks worth. That's not 2 weeks worth. I got books on top of books on top of books. The only thing I got to do is put it together.
Yep,
especially Danny.
I would agree. I definitely agree with that. Yeah,
and I think for real, Holmesy is going to be Danny's toughest match.
Yeah,
like for real, because Holmesy is a different type of hungry right now. Like he's a different type of hungry right now. The hunger that we seeing from Danny, we seeing this his whole career. That's why I don't understand why people so surprised that Danny is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why people so surprised of Danny doing what Danny doing. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny was the first one that was bold enough to rebuttal.
People are surprised because they never gave a damn about Danny Myers. That's why.
Facts.
There you go.
When you got actual fans that give a damn about battle rap, period, we know what Danny Myers can do.
Oh yeah.
But it's the ones that be like, well, Danny Myers with it. Danny Myers don't have nothing appealing to him for me to watch. It's like, this nigga's a battle rapper. What more can you want? He's not choking. Well, I mean, besides what happened in 2019. But before that, he wasn't choking. He was giving you 3 rounds. He was giving you energy. He was giving you consistency. All the stuff that you're saying you want your superstars to do, this man was doing.
This man is doing. Right. That's actual factual. I don't want to harp too much on that. Like I said, I want to try to get through material as much as we have. All right, so EK Holmesy, like we said, you know what? Holmesy did damn good, not taking anything away from him. I did still have I felt EK edged. I felt like, yeah, when that battle drops, there will be some criticisms, but at the same time, that's when everybody will hear the shit that that mattered. But anyway,
I want to see Holmesy elevate from here. I want to see Holmesy take this performance and make it twice as good. You know, they say you're only as good as your last battle.
I feel like he will, because that's the point that I'm making. The dude is dope. He can elevate from his losses when he gets boring, when he gets redundant, or when he gets killed. Because I mean, after that big cannon run in, shit got dark. Shit got real dark.
Cannon
tore that boy. Beat shit down Holmesy leg, boy. But I'm glad Holmesy's able to bounce back. He's able to bounce back and
had a family, damn near got married, got a new job, and got a whole new take on life.
Lost weight and everything.
Had battle rap career and came back like this. So I mean, like I said,
in a 24 karat gold Phoenix Suns jersey.
One of my favorite Holmesy bars.
It was incredible.
This nigga said he was gonna 3-0 me. I would have left this nigga going away worried and broke and took this jerk chicken for thinking he can curry the goat. Think about that. Holmesy got some real crazy shit inside of him, bro. I don't know if he can prepare that kind of stuff in 2 weeks, but man, he's pretty freaking incredible.
Well, like Slow-Mo just said, him and Danny, it's quite evident these niggas got 30 pages of rhymes.
Oh yeah,
sure. Quite evident. He came ready.
I mean, for real, let's keep it all the way 100. Gates of the Garden is holding Holmesy back. That's what held Holmesy back. Gates of the Garden.
Damn.
Gates of the Garden messing with him. At one point, he didn't know if he was Live Boys or Goonies.
God damn.
When he joined Goonies, they was already a hated group. That just made it worse for him. Like, I think that was the worst decision of his career, to be honest with you. But
then taking battles on Gates of the Garden. I mean, it ain't nobody that you battling on Gates of the Garden that's going to put a test to your pen game. You could really just write, like, you could beat somebody with throwaway bars on the Gates. And I mean, no disrespect to the Gates of the Garden, yo. Salute to Dre Dennis. He do his thing, yo. No disrespect to anybody on the Gates, yo. But it is always a name that we know against an unknown person, just out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Quick sidebar.
Like, where's the level up from that? Where's the level up when you got somebody that don't test your pen?
Quick sidebar though. There is one nigga on that league who is powerful as hell. If you got time to watch that nigga, SLADE, that nigga's fired.
Wait. You broke up.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you now.
I said there's a nigga on that league named Kid Slade, KYDSLADE.
Oh, I know.
That nigga is powerful, bro. He should have been on URL, but that's another story.
Yeah, I know who that is. When I forgot what card that was, he was on. It may have been a Gates of the Gardens card, but we was talking about.
He just beat the hell out of Trump
because of the way he spells his name. I was, that name shit be killing me. You niggas better get these correct spellings on these names because that shit will make or break a nigga calling you for a battle. If I can't pronounce your goddamn name, I mean that's in real life. You go out here.
I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck they getting half these names from.
Right. So goddamn well when Facebook is on some bullshit. I'm sitting up here trying to. I think all of social media. If you guys are doing comments right now, for some reason this shit is bullshitting right now and it's fucking me up. So what I'm gonna do? Y'all go ahead and talk. I'm gonna go out and come back in and see what's going on. So y'all go ahead. Go to the next battle or whatever.
So look,
can we talk about? My bad.
I just want to say this, man. Despite the fact that I got Danny giving Tink a 30 clip, man. I'm a fan of horror movies. Tink was talking that shit. Tink was talking that horror movie shit that made me go back and dig in my closet and dust off some old horror movies and throw them bitches on, man. Tink was talking that shit. I just wanted.
Yeah, when he was able to get it out.
Yeah.
It got kind of dark for kid.
I was very disappointed in Tink in his performance. I had high hopes for Tink. I mean, at least, well, I didn't think he was going to beat Danny, but I definitely wanted him to give a great performance against Danny to at least make the battle, a conversation piece.
That
But
was wonderful.
he didn't do that this time.
I didn't want to see Tink. I never wanted to see Tink in a tournament. Too soon. I felt like it was too soon.
Auntie finna spaz on you, son.
I don't think it was too soon. I don't think it was too soon. Because I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes when, as a rapper, if that's what you do, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was sitting down for a minute. What else could he really do?
I guess that's what he's talking about. We reaching about what? Reaching about what?
We got a mad nigga already.
But again, man, besides that, big shout out to Tink. Man, he just ran into Danny Myers, man. That's the only thing you can really say. He ran into Danny Myers, and then for Danny Myers to run and go grab the water, the first thing I said, Danny Myers is gonna rebuttal this. I was like, he about to because he ran and got it. I said, man, he got a bar in his head for that water shit.
Hey,
yo, Auntie, what kind of conversation you and Tink had after that?
We have not, and not for nothing, we didn't have a conversation after. We did not have a conversation before. Bro been getting his life together.
For sure. I'm just trolling.
No. Because we had to have a conversation. I just, you know what I mean? He got a lot that he's doing right now. So we just make sure we check in. But as far as like really, to be honest, I was supposed to be doing this whole management thing for him. Had he been under my tutelage, he would not have been in this tournament. Although it was a great way to come out and be, I feel like bro should have taken at least 2 to 3 battles before he jumped into this. And again, like I said, that's kind of, now sometimes people got to see shit before, but they don't listen. So that's one thing I do know. You motherfuckers say what they want to say. That's some shit I do know when it comes to talent, when it comes to what's going to be best for you. He was not ready. When bro was in there mentally, physically, he was getting in shape when he went on that stage. We always talk about this up here. It's not just about rapping. You got to get on that stage. You got to get in front of them lights. It's just like any other sport, especially when you're doing anything of theater or some shit like that. You under them hot ass lights. Even for the audience, that shit is hot.
Yeah.
As a battler, you're moving around. Your nerves are going crazy. You got all this other shit that you're combating, and then you still got to rap. I just don't feel like. Maybe the next time it would have been okay. But this isn't something that I felt like he needed to jump on in order to have his first appearance. You see what I'm saying? It was shit that he had set up for him through me. But hey, I'm not mad at it. Like, sometimes you just gotta figure out what's best for you sometimes. And he felt, and maybe the fam felt like this tournament was a good look. I would have always felt like it was a good look at another time.
But it just kind of sucks because the timing he got out of jail during COVID ain't no big event. Because if we got a Born Legacy or something, he could have easily been booked as like a co-main event just from his return. Just from his return. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the bad. I'm pretty sure he was thinking like, I'm gonna go fresh out of jail.
Before the Norbs and URL part, he was supposed to do Born Legacy, but again, COVID happened. Like, he has some shit in the works. Don't get it fucked up. He definitely has shit in the works.
Let me cut it to this dance real quick, Wayne.
I mean, he could have. Oh, go ahead.
Because Calvin said Tink wasn't saying nothing, brother. You wasn't catching it. Like I said,
Tink was
I am a horror movie fan.
We're not gonna do that.
Before his joke and he went into the horror movie reference, he was cooking. When he said the line in the very beginning of his round versus Danny, when he said how he prepared for a guy, and he said he let his ghost right, basically saying he injected the spirit out of his body to get his ghost to start right. That was cold. When he had the Smurf in the mattress line, when he said Danny was gonna give the 25K to Lux, but you gave 12 to a Harlem nigga.
Oh, bro,
Y'all just wasn't paying no attention to it. Tink was saying a lot of
he
stuff.
was saying a lot.
No, I got Danny still 30 in him. I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, Tink wasn't saying nothing." Tink was saying
don't do that.
I feel like they should have gave him one of those showcase battles in between the tournament weeks.
That's what I was about to say. Augustus said he said bet the 20.
On what, nigga? Like, I don't even know what we're talking about. Like,
On what, nigga?
Nah, he talking about
don't press
about,
what the hell I'm betting for?
We'll come for your neck. We'll come for your cookies. Stop playing. Stop playing.
like that was a serious question. Like I was just like, what? What are we betting
because
on?
EK was doing all that dance. Okay, because he was doing all the dance. But a lot of these niggas do. Yeah. He was moving around. I mean,
nigga, Mr. Wade moves around.
Coming from, but homie is good, not dope. No, don't like. Come on now, let's not do that. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and underplay that man's ability.
I'm gonna keep it real. If he wants to bet for this weekend, I win by default because they don't battle this weekend. But if you want to rephrase that,
right.
I'll take that bet. Like
he's not. But see, Augustus, here's the thing. You're right. He's not consistent. But let me throw this at you. JC ain't consistent neither.
Not no more.
But he's a god with the fucking pen when he is. JC drops the ball when it matters. But the motherfucker's pen is ridiculous.
JC is one of the most consistent.
That ain't true.
Consistently. Really? He hasn't?
But what are you talking about, like consistent?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, wait, I think it's a punchline coming in here. Go ahead.
I think it's consistently fire is what he's talking about.
Like JC always brings fire. He may have had maybe his last battle. He took a little step off and got his ass whooped by Loso.
His last battle, he took a step back. His last battle. Are you serious? Yeah. JC has a tendency of losing 3 in a row, then coming back being fire again. Like this has been JC.
He'll lose, but he might lose. He might lose, but he'll still give us some fire in his battles.
That's inconsistent. When like Cortez,
that's not inconsistent. That just means that somebody else is better than you.
Cortez is inconsistent. The motherfucker could be fire in this battle, and hey, this battle might be fire too, but he done changed up everything he did in this battle. He's lyrical over here. He's street Cortez. That's not fucking consistent.
No. But what Mike is saying that the material is always fire, despite the fact that the person he loses to just shows up to happen to be better than him that day. When inconsistencies is talking about like, oh, one battle you're fire, the next battle you just ass cheeks.
Exactly.
He's just fire, but it's other days that people are better.
Well,
exactly.
It's a certain type of battler that he's always losing to.
But what I'm saying is his material. 99% of the time, he brings some A1 shit. Regardless if he wins or loses, he's always going to give us a great performance. He didn't do it the last time against Loso, but prior to that, he was always.
But the point of the matter is, the performance is one thing, the material is another. Are you telling me?
And his material is great.
Hold on. Are you telling me that this was A1 material for Loso?
No, I mean, this wasn't A1, but I can tell you this: he would have beat anybody else with that material.
Facts.
He just ran into a nigga that he jipped for $125.
And he really felt some type of way about that $125.
And
that shit. Loso had anger harboring in his chest for a long time, and he could not wait for that moment. Boy,
one thing for two things for certain, he gave me for $125.
Here's a better way to put it. When you think about how bad K-Shine wanted A-Bird for so many years.
Okay.
And K-Shine was like, yo, when I get my hands on, remember, K-Shine used to always be looked at as that dude that was inconsistent. He show up this battle, he don't show up. But he kept saying, if y'all put me face to face with A-Bird, I got something for him. That was that moment. K-Shine showed up and showed out. Not to take nothing away from A-Bird rounds, but I'm pretty sure A-Bird probably would have beat other people with the rounds that he had for K-Shine.
Maybe.
Not really. That liquor bottle second round ain't beating me. I'm sorry. That ain't happening. Go back, Ray. Go back.
Okay. Like I said, I'm sticking with my opinion. And okay, he may have great material, but it's beatable with certain battles. It's just by this time, we're talking about Lux and doing all this extra shit. JC, sometimes when he gets on that losing streak, he becomes a wild card. You really don't know what to expect. I'm sorry. That's just the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, what the hell was we even talking about that we got into that?
Consistency with Holmesy.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I was saying, with Holmesy, like what we just kind of said it, Augustus, he's had to reinvent himself. He's done that at this point. I can't take anything away from him because as E was saying, he's giving examples of the boy being dope. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't say that I can see him on a main stage, but at the same time, he has the ability to be one of them dudes out here. You see what I'm saying? He really does. Every single time that he's reinvented himself, he's gotten better. I call that dope. I'm sorry. That's just, like I said, as I was saying, hey, somebody could have on a dope ass outfit, but that don't mean it's dope on me. I'm sorry.
JC messed up when he called out Lux.
Huh?
JC messed up when he called out Lux.
I feel like he messed up because the expectation for JC became that much higher. So
not only the expectations, but after he called out Lux, the media started pushing forward. Right. So it basically became most of these battlers' job to stop him. Like, think about it. T-Top don't care. Like T-Top, when T-Top brought up Lux's name when he battled JC, that's how you know, like, how he felt like, yo, I'm stopping this kid. Everybody that stood in front of JC when the Lux talk started, they had something to bring up about Lux.
Right.
Because their whole job was, I'm about to stop this kid. This kid is not about to get to this man before, like
T-Top, stop. You ain't getting there.
And you don't follow Lux and lose the following battle.
You gonna stay in your lane.
Also, that kind of gave him a bias for JC too, because peep this. Rum Nitty, in my opinion, beat JC, but everybody said JC beat Rum Nitty because they wanted to see him battle Lux. That's the only reason that was so.
Who said that?
You're letting niggas tell you you're better than what you're on the ball measuring rod.
A lot of people were saying Rum Nitty beat JC, and I was, or JC beat Rum Nitty, and I was just like, nigga, how?
I had JC in that battle.
As in the words of Mike P, how now, brown cow? But okay.
Don't say that no more.
Hey, this segment is brought to you by.
She can't even turn the bottle around.
She got that E40 in her.
Hey, I'm gonna stop. Let me quit. Anyway, all right.
Well, we got Wave. Can we get to the big the fucking mind blowing performance again? None smoking Wavy out the building.
He just asked that. I'm trying to get
hey, what where you at?
Oh shit.
Over here.
What's good, bro? We talked about this.
Wait, we didn't know. This ain't what we had the argument about.
Hold on, let me throw the pinky finger up.
It was somebody that had Wavy when it was Malone. Yeah, he would.
Hold on, I think it was Malone. Hold
on. Yeah, it was because he admitted it. Yeah, you know.
Oh, hold on. Let me tag him, nigga. Pull up. You have to get it.
Malone, listen.
I thought Wavy was gonna beat him, but none gave us 6 rounds worth of 25K.
Look,
Wavy is not consistent at all, man. Wavy had so many simple bars, a lot of ABC bars in this battle. Like, I can see the shit 3 bars away.
Wavy's not gonna deviate from that, Mike. That's his style.
But the thing is that picked Wavy. It was Malone, it was Calvin, and it was Sly. So those are the 3 people that picked Wavy to beat none. Everybody else, it was over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It was 14 people. Count us in the comments that picked none to win that battle.
Wavy's not that good, man. Wavy is not that good.
I ain't even gonna hold you. The only reason I picked none is because I seen none battle. Like, I wasn't too hip to. I know who he is, but I wasn't too hip to his battles like that. I went to see him live when he battled in the Survivor Series joint, and then
you was at Survivor Series? You was at Survivor Series?
Yeah, I went to 1 and 2, and then
I was too.
And then I seen him when he battled Av, but I wasn't really too hip to him, so that's what I was going off of. You know what I'm saying? And then just so happened, Wavy best round was his third, and after that, you done already got 3-0. You done already got 3-0 before he already got 3-0. None that 3-0'd him in his second round.
I mean, not even like none of that round was crazy, but that Summer Madness line at the end of the third,
that did it,
bro. That's how you close a battle. That was the perfect closing to the battle.
Look, he low key called 40 bars a hoe. Yeah, he low key called 40 bars a hoe with the man in the background. For real.
First off, the dude in the background, shout out to Leland, Team 40, and he is, how you doing?
She was most definitely looking like Joy and Friday. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
you know, it's
kind of crazy.
Augustus said you got him on the first. He betting Danny versus Holmesy.
I put it like this, Augustus. I bet on Battlerap one time when Ace Amin was supposed to beat Snake Eyes. I paid niggas $20 3 times. I am not betting on anything ever in Battlerap again. No.
That was the biggest surprise because I didn't expect all that much from him going into the tournament. But listen, let me tell y'all this. Some of y'all be, and that's however you want to participate. Some of y'all be on Facebook. Some of y'all be on Twitter and YouTubers. You got to be on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Some stuff you see on Twitter, some stuff you see on Instagram, but to really get in depth with the culture and with these battlers. I know a lot of them be on Twitter, but none, you really had to feel his energy throughout this whole segment or this whole time on Facebook. Like he really has had locked in. He came on this show a few times, but ultimately, I just knew bro had that. I just knew that this was different.
I'm gonna put it like this, and I've said this on the last show. The reason I knew none of them was gonna come in here and do damage is number one, at Survivor Series Maryland, he 30'd, clearly 30'd Skates, a promising prospect in that class.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Him. Smack said after that he was gonna book none more. That was a broken promise because obviously he wasn't booked anymore.
Right.
And he felt like that performance was underrated and underappreciated. What else did you expect that was going to happen?
Right.
And not only that, when you got people, everybody that watches your battles or watches the losses that you take in, and you have all of them people saying you're not going to make it out of the first round. Remember, what was it like? It was like 90% Loso,
right?
Or something like that.
And people slept on the fact.
I didn't think he was getting past him.
I'm gonna tell you, he made a very, very good point when he came on. Like I think you brought that up, Ray. He made a very good point about the fact that you got to look at, although he may have been underwhelming for some, you got to look at his resume though. The boy has never not been nice. He has never not had material. He is dope. So although you had, it was just certain things about him that he needed to overcome. He did that. That's it. If he, like I said, going into this with Loso, if anything, to me, Loso is more basic than none is. If you look at them on paper, to me, I've always felt like you've heard one Loso battle, you've heard them all.
Loso is just very charismatic. He's just very charismatic.
He's just very charismatic. That's it. Yeah. But I've always felt like
Loso is like, I'm gonna use my Jesus bars and then flip it to make it a gun line, but it's not a gun line. But it's really a gun bar, but it's not actually a gun bar. I'm going to break you down.
He's very,
and then compare it to my journey within, and it's like, yeah, all right, Loso.
A lot of people, if y'all go back, none of them was getting pushed after 3Gs. He was on Born Legacy too. Battle bonus. I kind of had bonus winning, but he was still fire. Right after that, he had Prez Mafia. He had Prez Mafia when Prez Mafia was one of them niggas. And held his own. I think he lost, but he still. And then and after that, he was getting pushed. So he's never been not nice. It's just that when he ran in front of Jack Boy, I think he was just frustrated with everything about Battlerap around that time. He just went in that with the wrong attitude and got dusted. And but
and then let's keep it funky. Half the crowd was from Richmond. It was a biased crowd, yo. The whole crowd was from Richmond.
In front of who?
But if we're gonna be honest though, that versus Jack Boy, his material wasn't that fire. Like I've heard better than
that was one showing, and then turn around and have Briz come to your house.
Briz battle,
no, I was talking about Loso.
We're most definitely talking about none right now. I love you, but that's
this segment has been
what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though? You see how basic Loso is every time he teams up with A-Ward.
You really do, and he got to stay away from that. Because, matter of fact, I'm glad you said that, because before Mike said something, that's what I was going to say. A-Ward is I thought the saga was coming, was tapping into that, but A-Ward is really the most well-rounded. B-Dot is now part of the team, right?
No.
I thought B-Dot was a horseman.
That's put whatever you drinking down. Put it down, man.
That's okay.
But no, not B-Dot.
Okay, I thought that I saw something where he said that, but anyway, okay. At the end of the day, who's okay? Malone said he a little tied up, but who summons in him? Go ahead and talk to your brethren. Talk to your brethren.
What's good, man? You was the only one that picked Mr. Wavy to beat none. That's all we're saying. I was just gonna brag on you right quick. I was just gonna pop my collar a few times. Finally got my tooth out, ready to go. I can eat again. I'm kind of excited. So I was just ready to talk my sauce today. But
Calvin wants to know what we doing with Wavy. Is he done?
He got to go.
I don't think Wavy's done. No,
I don't think he's done. But what else is there for him?
I'd probably give him a Born Legacy.
Gates of the Garden.
Survivor Series.
Gates of the Garden.
Back to Survivor Series, bro.
I was gonna say something on the lines of OSBL or something like that. But
it's like just like as wrestling fans, some of these wrestlers they just can't get over. They got to hit the little underground independent circuit again.
Yeah, I don't feel like he needs to go that far. Maybe he just needs to go back. Maybe he needs to humble himself and possibly go back to We Go Hard. I mean, okay.
Yeah, hit the circuit, hit the Chitlin circuit.
He ain't been back to We Go Hard since he left.
What better?
I know, and guess what?
I mean, besides his battle with Steams, dude, he got a clear win on his record.
Twerk, he beat Twerk.
Man, Twerk worked that shit when we was on our way to Richmond.
He beat K-Shine.
Well, we knew that, but at the end of the day, hold on. It allowed it. It don't matter. See, we ain't gonna do that.
Hey, a loss is a loss, man. I'm sorry. I'm not letting that slap
on his way going wherever. He allowed himself to get beat by a New Jack. That should have never happened.
Hey, that ain't slap for customs no more, my book, man. If you're not prepared for a battle, I don't care if you wrote that shit 10 minutes before the show. You got your ass whooped. You took the battle. Period. For real. Like let's take the boxing route. Let's take the boxing route. Yo, if this boxer don't train and he show up in the ring and get his head knocked off, it ain't gonna be no, hey, I ain't trained, man. This. I only had 1 week of training. Yeah. Niggas gonna be like, well, the match was made at this amount of time, so you had this amount of time to prepare. Yeah. Hey, I ain't letting that slap from customs no more.
All facts. Fifth Element, you know what, you do have a point, and I do feel, we all jokes aside, I do feel like he can be very strategic. He can be, but he can also be repetitive. He can be very repetitive. I mean, he had Loso up here a few times too, and the last time he was up here, that's kind of something. I forgot who he was battling. Y'all got to forgive me, but he said, he was like, oh no, y'all gonna see something new. I'm still waiting for the new. I'm still waiting for the new. Not matter of fact, I think he was about to battle Scotty at Nome, and not for nothing, I was very impressed with that. And I was actually there for that. He
went in against Scotty.
Yeah. And Scotty, I did not know what to expect there, but he did impress me. But then, yeah, everything else.
Nigga had a PG debut on the main stage. That is just retarded.
In our conversations, like when I talk to him, just every now and again, I may hit him up about a show, or even on social media, he seems like he's never Hollywood. But for him to be so kind of down to earth, he's very fucking cocky. And I agree with Narcotic 613. His arrogance lost him this battle.
It's funny because the arrogance, that's his battle attitude. Because outside of that, he's nothing like that.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like
he basically
is a cool
but on top of that, I think it was also us fans in media that had injected more arrogance going into this battle, because we was like, yo, Loso don't have no real competition until he get to.
I didn't say that.
Not saying you. But the majority of media and fans was like, well, Loso's real competition ain't gonna be until he make it to the final four, or he make it to the finals. So chances are he probably saw that and was like, well, I ain't gotta write this. I ain't gotta go hard to write this.
Our problem.
I'm gonna just go ahead, take my foot off the gas, and I'm gonna write this.
That's a rookie mistake, though, Ray. That's a rookie mistake. You shouldn't be doing that. Like, how are you? You don't know. If you listen, the saying that our parents told us a long time ago: if everybody else is doing it, or I got a bridge to sell you, if you believe certain shit, that is a rookie fucking move to go into a battle because everybody else says that you're going to win. You are supposed. That goes back to Fifth Element saying how strategic he really is. He left that shit at home. You were not strategic, nor were you tactical by knowing that this man's pen is what it is. You know that he has the potential to beat you in his writtens. And as we see, this is anybody's fucking game. The first round of Ultimate Madness showed us that too. It's anybody's game.
Yep.
Damn, Ultimate Madness one was such a damn disaster.
That's never the way you go into a competition. That was a rookie fucking move. And like I said, he better go, do a couple of Hail Marys. I hope he did. But anyway,
the Hail Marys is not part of Christianity, but we'll get into that. But anyway, Ultimate Madness 3. Ultimate Madness 3.
Oh my God, that's one of my favorite people in the world. Love that guy.
Half these names ain't even made it through finish the PGs. Flyco L, he's not done.
The disrespect. Saint Mike has. Are you doing that?
I said half. Hold on.
You better specify. Specify, goddammit.
I wasn't even finished with the statement. How you going? Correct. Anyway, Saint Mike was at Born Legacy 3 so he could be in a polo. He ain't made it through the PGs. Flyco L, he had a PG but didn't make it through. Trufo most definitely needs to be on there. Young Grizz, I'm not mad at that. Real name Brandon, I'm not mad at that, but he hasn't made it through the PGs. DJ Verona, yes. Stewie Newton, yes. Trax hasn't made it through the PGs, but damn it, I'd love to see him on there because that
I would too. And, okay. I see how the mixture of names. Killer Chef, I feel where you're going with it, but I'm kind of mad about it because some of these names shouldn't even be with some of these new cats, and that is no disrespect to any of them. But at the same time, some of these niggas been putting in work for years and shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, but I feel where you're going with it. Saint Mike, if they would have put him in this tournament, Danny.
He would have some problems. Yeah, he would have some problems.
Good tournament.
Also would have appreciated my nigga J Lopez in this tournament. I'm always gonna plug that nigga name in, so y'all can just get
I know, we know.
Okay, so look, question. Can we look? We about the 50-minute mark. Can we get to the chits now, man?
Yeah.
Let's get there. Let's go.
Let's look.
If everybody watched the Arm & Hammer segment, y'all know what I got. My words for this last battle we about to talk about.
And not for nothing, Brandon, we have a new segment that we have 2 shows. Normally we're Sunday, but we were trying to get some stuff in today since we couldn't do the actual breakdown show on last Sunday. But we have the Arm & Hammer segment where it's nothing but negativity on that show. Nothing but pure negativity on that show. But anyway, we trying to mix it up for y'all. So yeah, Malone, my brother, Slow-Mo, Shy Brown, and Big Drop the General. Them niggas is all on that show. So we the supporting cast with them. They have 2 episodes out. If you go to the channel, they should have been pretty entertaining.
Arm & Hammer uncut, yo. Ain't no cut cars on that thing.
The Arm & Hammer show, restoration of negativity. That's all I can tell you.
Look, Mike P said something to me too. Mike P said something to me on Twitter too. Yeah, I was a Mike P, baby. I know how you feel. $59.95. I can tell you how to recover.
Dang.
Another time I can tell you how to recover, man. From the wild.
Look, man. Look. I'm about to keep it tall. Bill Collector first round had me scared for him in this tournament because that first round was light as hell. But what Bill did in that second and third, man, come on.
I've been telling y'all, man,
Bill bodied him in 2 rounds.
When Bill
and the crazy thing about it is I remember watching other media platforms. Like, look, I don't care about who y'all beef with. I'm a fan of battle rap, so I'm going to watch all y'all guys. I don't care who beefing with who. But
I see you there, Brandon. I see you, Brandon. I see what you did. I see what you did, Brandon. My guy. That's my guy. I was the first.
That's the kind of fans you want right there.
But
that's my guy right there.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna just say this. The way that Bill Collector constructed the second and third round, and everybody swore up and down and kept saying, what else can Bill say that Ryder haven't been said? See, this is what I hate that media does, that certain people in media do, is when a rumor comes out or a story comes out about somebody and somebody gets to it, the first thing they say is, well, what else can the next battle rapper say? Stop saying that shit. Because everybody is creative. Everybody is creative in their own right. And I said this on the last show.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I see why people say it. I agree sometimes, but when it comes to Bill is a different dude.
And don't forget, T-Top is the king of reinventing old ass angles. Oh my
But if you rewatch that battle though, Bill did it smart. He didn't mention nothing about that situation to his third round. It was his second round that got under Mike P's skin.
Yeah.
When he started talking about Mike P's mental illness and stuff, that's what got under Mike P's skin. And let's keep it funky. Mike P didn't have a third round. It's a difference between a choke and you just don't have a third round. He didn't have it.
You're hurting my feelings right now.
I think Mike choked.
To me, I got too much respect.
I don't feel like he choked at all. I feel like he just gave the fuck up.
He gave it up.
Wait.
Hold on. Y'all, listen. Y'all go ahead, talk about the battle because this is where we're about to segue into the judges. That's why I didn't really want you to get to this battle yet. Were we finished with all the other battles?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. So because it's no conspiracy theory. It's just the way I'm looking at it. All the elements, including what Bill had to say. And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to let y'all finish because I need to go do something real quick. But anyway, there was a couple of things that I felt attributed to that. Okay. Since it's kind of out there that, I mean, damn, I wish you had the clip on board, Slow-Mo. Damn, I wish. Wait, hold on.
Which clip? I'll send it.
One moment. Because guess what? Mike, you costed me. You costed me my little. I believed in you, Mike. I believed.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
She put their matches on the lost nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you like try to commit suicide?
She put their matches on the lost nigga.
Do that second round, do one of those rounds and then what? Out rap me for 2 rounds?
Fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, and that's the shortened version. I ain't even giving the 2-3-minute version.
But you deserved it. You cost me my fucking bracket. You deserved it. Now, let's get back into the segment.
This is what I was trying to say.
I feel like
Yo, look, I'm trying to be sincere here, damn it.
I feel like, okay,
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
She put their
Wait, look.
Okay.
Y'all tuning in, just know that Arm & Hammer show is hard body.
Man, look.
I was stop.
Look.
I'm not dealing with you niggas today. I'm not.
This is all I'm trying to say. I just need to get this bar off real quick. Everybody keeps saying that they feel he intentionally threw the 3rd round because they felt like his 3rd round wasn't good enough. A lot of people say they feel like he didn't write anything. My thing is this: as an MC, like just for one serious second, I cannot see a person who claims to be one of the GOATs or one of the greats to not write a 3rd.
Exactly.
I think he had a 3rd, and I think in his head he was like, yo, it is nothing that I can say that is about to beat what this man just said to me.
Well,
and the fans already, and I think he just was like, you know what, fuck it, you got it.
Well, not even just
you know what? I don't even think that. I honestly think
just became a judge at the last fucking minute. Remember, he got some too.
Yeah.
Did we forget?
Yeah.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
She put their matches on the lost nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you like try to commit suicide?
Oh man, come on.
Stop. I'm mad. Listen, I am so disgusted with him. I really am. But at the end of the day,
I honestly think that he choked. I don't think that he went in there.
I don't feel like he choked.
I mean, everybody else. I like Ray said, as somebody who takes being a rapper to heart like he does. Like I didn't, even though I don't agree with the second half of Ray's, you know what I'm saying, what he feels about it. I feel like Mike P went in there and was overthinking what, you know what I'm saying, what Bill had just said to him, and it kind of just threw him off of his shit. It threw him off of his shit. That happens. It's like you're trying to figure out a way, like you're thinking like, okay, is this gonna beat that? Is this gonna beat that? And while in thinking, might have just lost track. It was like, fuck.
Yeah, he most definitely gave. He most definitely.
Now, shout out to Yoshi because she in the comments. And Yoshi, I did peep that was your troll account. I saw the picture, but I agree with it. You rap no matter what. As an MC, rap no matter what. Get that shit off.
I agree.
Get it off.
Bill most definitely gave Mike brain cancer. In that
Mike
battle.
was the person I thought would have been able to do that because he did it with Ryder. Here's my thing. I get what y'all saying, but the pressure he was under in the Ryder battle, that's what I would have expected for you to just be like, God damn, I'm throwing the towel in because of some shit that you were just told not too long ago. Like she had just come to him not too long ago saying, hey, he may have a couple of rounds or two or whatever, and then not for nothing. But then, like I said, I see it both ways. But at the same time, my nigga, you had time to rap. You had time to rap. Take your ass to a motherfucking hotel or forfeit before you go into the goddamn battle.
Like, at the same time, Bill Collector tapped into something that was a little bit more serious than a situation with his girl, and that's the mental illness.
He did. He definitely did. But here's the thing.
Well, we've heard mental illness bars.
Hold hold on, because part of what people did not know was, see, we talk about the URL part, okay? And that's what I wanted to bring up on Sunday. We talk about the URL part, but y'all got to remember, this is why this nigga probably didn't want to go to King of the Dot in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who might be?
Yes. Her child is by Bishop Agrante.
Yeah. Her baby daddy is for real.
Wait, hold on.
We got battle rap drama all the way around. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
Rewind that again. Say that again. Put it in subtitles. Slow it down.
We got battle rap drama all the way around.
Yes.
It don't matter. URL. That's my whole thing. When I thought about this shit, my nigga, you sat up here and you waited all this time for URL to get tilt your head a little bit, Mike.
No. I need the run back of what you just said about the baby daddy.
Right.
You just got about to
Bishop.
You're not about to just like moonwalk by that one and just like act like we didn't.
I was doing the whole Michael Jackson lean.
Yeah, you're not about to just ATL Nunu Rashad skate past that one.
Hey, I'm here for it. I thought
now on real. Thank you, now on real. Thank you, now on real. I like that comment. Man, y'all need to leave this battle rap vagina alone.
Like, put it like this. Mike P had a choice. He could either work for the baby daddy or he could work for the side piece. Oops, I ain't say that. Y'all ain't hear from me. You could work for the baby daddy or you could work for the side piece. Notice, if I say side piece, somebody else hit that too. Y'all ain't.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Bruh, she put that back into the lost nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you like try to commit suicide?
Bruh, she put that back into the lost nigga.
Do that second round. Do one of those rounds, and then what? Out rap me for 2 rounds?
I'm sorry. It never gets old. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm on my petty.
Y'all are not about to keep doing this shit to me, man.
This segment is brought to you by Sutter Homes Moscato.
I would say Kavase, but it's all gone. Hold on, I gotta sip.
I'm on my bullshit today. I'm sorry.
59. Mike P, if you watching this, $59.95. I can tell you how to recover from the WAP, baby. I was you at one point. All right, $59.95. You get money time, the breakdown crew, Cash App breakdown crew, baby.
JJ, I agree.
Hi Yoshi. How are you doing, Yoshi?
And Yoshi, to answer your question, yes, Yak Man a victim too. Yeah. I mean, not a victim. He's a look. We're gonna get off. Let's get off this vagina.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get off this vagina. Let's go to the judges.
Let's get to this. Hold on. Let me get all these people in here. Yes, let's get all these comments in here. At the end of the day, shit, you rescuing hoes, nigga. My nigga, you should have got a support puppy or some shit. I'm sorry.
I don't like that. I can't call her a hoe. She's an adult that just wanted to fuck. We all fuck. So what makes her any different?
Because if you ain't benefiting of it, it's a difference between a hoe and a businesswoman. A businesswoman gonna benefit off it. She ain't benefiting.
We don't always have sex with people and benefit from it.
Yeah.
You know what a hoe is.
That's
wait, hold on. Wait, Pick
I'm not about to call her a hoe. She's enjoying life. We all that's a whole different topic, but you know what I'm saying? Now she settled down. She was single, doing her thing. Whatever she wanted to do when she was single, fuck whoever she wanted to fuck.
Don't let me put this out there. Don't let me put this out there on this segment. Don't let me put some shit out there on this segment.
At the end of the day, if you can't look the man in the mirror and be okay with what the fuck you doing, i.e., your man is a battle rapper. He don't have no business.
And she wasn't always
some shit out in a battle. That's the most fucked up thing. And I think that I'm qualified to kind of talk on this segment, but at the same time, you don't have them kind of secrets. You just don't. So we ain't gonna sit up here and be like, oh, yeah, you can fuck who anybody you want. You can. But at this day and age, you should have told your man so that he wouldn't get up there looking fucking stupid and damn near having a nervous breakdown when you know this motherfucker damn near about to jump off the ledge as it is.
We don't know what Mike knew. We don't know what Mike knew.
Yes,
can only speculate.
He's already said it. He's already in his actions. He's already talked about it. This man.
We can't go by actions. We can.
This man sat up here talking about, oh, that was your music manager, and and he was calling you. She saved your life, and he was calling you. You was calling her at 2:00 in the morning. Nigga, that was booty call hours to see what you at the house. What the fuck is you talking about?
We don't know that. This is like I can't.
Yes, we do. That you watch that man.
I could call her a hoe because I personally know that she fucked somebody, one of the battle rappers, while she was with him. That's why I could call her a hoe. I personally know.
Well, all I'm gonna say is the timeline speaks for itself.
Let's get on a different topic because this is like the battle rap drama is weird to me.
You know what? Here's the thing: the battle rap drama is weird, and this is why I hate personals. Because at the end of the day, I don't like cracking the code on personals, but it's a topic because it's out there, and it was in a battle, and unfortunately, it is what it is. My nigga, I lost a whole bracket behind this motherfucker, so I'm gonna talk about it. Shit. I feel like at the end of the day, my speculation on it is I could see he forfeited. I don't feel like he choked. I feel like he forfeited. But I also feel like pressure on him. As soon as I saw that Goods was a judge, I was like, oh my God.
Facts.
No.
Facts.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, URL, you on your fuck shit. So not only do you got
something wrong with Yoshi
up there,
I gotta stop looking at the comments. Something wrong with Yoshi. She talking about so now she gotta battle me now.
Oh Lord.
This gonna sound like I'm running, but I was only supposed to be on here for a quick amount of time. I gotta get back to husband duties. I just want to let y'all know I'm okay now. My tooth is gone, and I can eat regular again.
Thank God. No, she said she gotta battle me now. Okay, bruh.
I'll see y'all later.
Easy. We will see you Sunday, hopefully, if not next week.
Probably. Yeah, probably. For sure.
All right. But yeah,
now,
at the end of the day,
what Mike P could have did, Mike P, he actually could have flipped that shit. I'm talking about he could have embraced it in the round. Matter of fact, and I'm glad she on. One thing I love about Yoshi is as soon as all that shit came out, she embraced it in a battle. About what, you know what I'm saying, and this and that and shit. Yo, I seen a battle when she embraced it. Mike P could have flipped the whole script. He could have did a round strictly about his girl.
Hey, Yoshi said, can she pull up?
Of course, mama. Hold on 1 minute. Hold on. I got you. I'm about to send that to Twitter.
Give me 1 minute.
Look, man.
I agree. I absolutely agree. And that's what I thought he was gonna do is actually combat that shit with rebuttals.
Look, man. See, there's the thing. We're expecting.
I just sent the link to your Twitter.
We're expecting that this is what this man should have did. But then you got to also understand what is the headspace you are in preparing for a battle within a matter of 2 weeks. Can you get your whole point across within that matter of time? Now, chances are, I'm gonna say this, and I'm just putting the limb out there. Chances are, the next battle he's going to address all of this shit because, of course, the next person he battles, they're going to bring it up again. And I think he will probably have enough time to crap out a perfect round to address it the way he really wants to address it. To me, I don't know him personally, but he gives off the vibe that he's a perfectionist.
Right.
So it's like he probably felt he didn't have 2 weeks and enough time to get everything out that he wanted to say about this situation. So the next battle he may finally be like, okay, let me go ahead and address this and see if I can put a lid on it. Because remember, when they hugged, they mics was live, but Bill Collector said, look, it's out now. It's time for you. It's basically, with all intents and purposes, he said it's time for you to get on.
I ain't even gonna hold you. That was the best part of that battle when Bill Collector went up to him and they hugged and shit.
That ass almost shedded a tear. I'm so serious.
Like that right there.
That sportsmanship was fire. Like that really showed that Bill cared. You know what I mean? Yeah, I beat your ass, but I care about you. You know what I mean?
On top of that, like if you
I beat the nigga's ass last week, took it like a G.
And then like when Mike P, he kept on like after the battle, he kept on saying like, "Yo, I'm so done with this tournament." Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wanted to win and shit, but I didn't mind losing.
Well, motherfucker, you should have listened to. I wish you would have told the world that last week, and I would have. Well, you know what? Not for nothing. Let me keep it a buck because I had Bill originally. I actually had Bill originally, and like I said, with the whole debacle, I ended up going with Mike, but I had Bill. To answer Jalen's question real quick, you know what? I would love to battle. That energy is different, but I know my temper. And there's just certain things that I can't have. Like they talk about your mamas and daddies and all the kids and stuff like that. I can't do that. Like I'm not built. I dead ass am not built for that. My parents are passed on. I that's still a soft spot for me. So yeah, no, I couldn't do that. And with female battle rap, unfortunately, the personals become such a big thing. And I don't have the girls do, but I'm the type of person who is killer about my name. So yeah, I couldn't do it. Like I said, I guess I'm a big wimp when it comes to that. I fuck the money up. I would definitely fuck the money up. Hold on, we had Yoshi. We got Yoshi back. Let me see. Let me go to these battles. All right, Yoshi G is on with us, looking cute. All right.
Shit, what was that? What you drinking? Oh God.
Okay.
She don't give two shits about life right now.
What we talking about, Yoshi? So let's have you tap in on this whole situation.
On the Mike P situation?
Yes.
Okay. So this is my thing. A lot of people putting the blame on Mike P, but I'm not putting the blame on Mike P. I'm putting it on baby girl. Because a lot of times it be guys that fall for me, that like me, that be like, oh, Yoshi, I don't care what they say. I don't care if they mention me during the battle. They talking, you know, they say anything, you know. But true, I know their nature, and I know they couldn't handle it. I know they can't handle it. I don't want to fuck up your legacy. I don't want to fuck up your career. So I'm just going to not take it here with you. I'm just going to end it right here. This is, you know what I mean? She knew that Mike P wasn't the type, but he was giving her what we want. Commitment, stability, about to give her a ring, playing stepdaddy. So it's like, okay, fuck it, you know? But no, you got to go get a regular guy who's not in the limelight, who's not going to be put in these positions. If you want a battle rap guy, which clearly you do because you're staying in the culture, you got to get one that's pimping. Serious Jones, you know, come to the island with me and Bird. Get you a
you gotta get Quantum.
Get you Quantum. Get you somebody that don't mind and have multiple women, so it's not like
she ain't said a lie yet though.
That would be my opinion on it. At this point, she's not in a position
to him, and she gonna do her, and then y'all meet each other in the middle. When y'all together. But you feel me? I feel you.
Y'all go ahead. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Hi, Yoshi.
Hi. Yeah, I just put a lot of blame on her. Like, because I feel like, you know, like, when I'm hearing the stuff, I'm like, oh, you one of me. You one of us. So you know the
you're one of us.
Now, but at the same time, though, I agree with you. But Mike P, to somebody that has mental illness, yo, that's nothing to fuck around with. And he know how much he can handle, and he know what he can't handle. You feel me? So, I mean, most motherfuckers with mental illness are sucker for love.
Yeah.
That's like, let's keep it funky. One of the main sayings, now I ain't gonna say most motherfuckers and shit, yo, because, you know, everybody's different and this and that and shit, yo. But a lot of people with mental, now I can't say, I'm gonna speak on myself. One thing, I like to be comforted. You feel me? I like the feeling of love. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? And to keep it funky, I keep it all the way 100 with my breakdown crew, just like I do with Arm and Hammer and shit. You feel me? I suffer from the mental illness shit. You feel me? So therefore, a female like that, like that's what I'm saying. That's what everybody know me for saying. I wasn't Mike P. I fell for a female like that. But at the same time, though, about time we done broke up and got back together, because I did get back together with her. That shit ain't phased me no more, because I knew what I was dealing with. It was like, you know what? Fuck it, Slim. You out there, you getting your money. I'm out there do what I do. But I know you got me and I got you when we get in this motherfucking house. And that's what it's going to be.
Also, man, it's kind of similar to, if you ever seen the movie Black Snake Moan. Like, I mean, that movie with Christina Ricci when she was the nymphomaniac and all of that, and
Sam Jackson had her on a chain outside the house like a dog.
Yeah. And then when her husband came from the service, he had mental illness. I mean, it was played by Justin Timberlake, and it took me a minute, like, damn,
Sam Jackson was out there.
You know, but it was just, I mean,
if you love somebody, if I love this man and I know he deal with mental illness and I know he's a battle rapper and he's in the spotlight, first of all, I'm gonna have to love him from afar. If she could have did the same shit without standing behind him in his battles, without putting herself in that position to go to these events, and knowing she could be, nobody would have had to know Mike P had nobody cared Mike P had a lady. Nobody would have had to know. You want to be all in his blogs, all in the videos. You can't do that. You see, Hitman Girl could do that. Probably nobody fucked her. I ain't hear nobody. He probably met her. She was a virgin. He probably the only one that's been in there. He don't got no worries. You know what I mean? You don't have that luxury, Ma.
But her, on the other hand, she stayed behind him in his battles. But then when they get outside, she taking pics with everybody else and shit.
And that's because she's working with Yak Man, so she's interacted with quite a few people.
Yeah, interactive. Yeah.
He got to shut it down. Like, I haven't seen. I'm not trying to compare the two, but you know, Easy and Do had a similar situation with the battle with Twerk, and people mention it, but like Easy must be like off camera shutting that shit down, because it's not like the same level. You know what I mean? Like, people not. Yeah, he must be shutting that shit down. Like,
Easy remind me of one of my little homies from Detroit, man. That's really like, yo, I like rapping, but man, I'm really with them shits.
Yeah,
like, Easy, give me that, but man, shout out to my mans, man. Like, he locked down. I ain't gonna say his name or whatever, but he remind me of one of my homies from Detroit, man. Like, Easy, give me that vibe. Like, so, you know, little dude, feisty as hell, but you know, he with the shits for real. So.
Right, and I only bring that up to mention that like a lot of people have been in this scenario. He's not the first. He's not gonna be the last. And a lot of guys have recovered from this. So I'm just trying to figure out. I believe the person in the comments who said he didn't want to face Danny.
Well, and I mean, he talked a lot of shit about that too. Danny part 2. You know,
but we don't even know if he would have been facing Danny, because none might have probably got him out of here. The way none they
probably got him out of there too.
I just feel like at the end of the day, we know, like Yoshi said, at the end of the day, as far as the female part of it goes, you got to play your fucking position. And yeah, you know, my point in bringing up Bishop was she's been in the culture. URL is it's a whole bunch of niggerdom. That's my word for it. It's a whole bunch of niggerdom in battle rap on the urban side. You see what I'm saying? So of course, this is big news for everybody, but for him, it should, and not for nothing. You obviously have seen her around. You see her with different people. Okay, if you're that naive, I mean, it's a lot of naive motherfuckers in the world. But at the same time, you got to, if she with you and y'all doing good in life, then, you know, you keep it pushing. It's hard to hear that shit. And it was, you know, with him already having mental illness, you know, that was a huge blow, I'm sure.
Yeah. Men think they're stronger than they are. So she's stroking that ego. Oh, he's like, oh, I got it. I can handle it. That's nothing. I'll out rap these guys. It's no problem. And she's stroking that ego. That's when she needs to be a woman and know listen, I can't listen. Yeah. You need to fake break up with me. We need to figure this out. You need to make a round talking about this WAP. And that you're about to win this money and buy a ring. Like, that's where I feel like
that's where you level the fuck up, play the game at the end of the day, because they're playing the game. And
he that's the script easy. Like, he could have easily flipped the script on that.
And that's what because as Ray just said, he comes off as a perfectionist. This is where, yes, women, you divide the women from the little girls. You were supposed to have his back in this. You know what I mean? Regardless of the fact, you were supposed to have his back in this regardless. Like you said, we either gonna break up to make up or we gonna whatever we gonna do, but you gonna win this money, my nigga. You're gonna win this money. We gonna get past this. We gonna do what we do and keep it pushing and run off into the sunset. Or if you don't win this money, you're going to go out with a bang. You're gonna show, because not for nothing, after this, where do we rate Mike P at this point, especially with the forfeit? I mean, my nigga, that was a ugly bow out.
Me personally, I don't think that hurt. I mean, for me, that didn't hurt him for me. Because
I don't think it hurt him either, because all of this is speculation. Some people saying they don't think he had a third. Some people said they think he just gave up. Some people just said he choked. So it's speculation. I don't think it hurt him at all. The only thing I know everybody will be expecting is, okay, now he's not in this tournament. When he has time to actually perfect what he wants to say about his situation with her and everybody around it that may bring it up again, what is he going to say next? I think people are going to be paying close attention to his next battle outside of the tournament.
I don't think so. I feel like you waited for URL all this time. Now you became the poster boy. We almost looked at him as one of the URL favorites. I heard those conversations. And now you're starting to kill shit. You're starting to get booked more. And then you bomb in the tournament like that. You think URL is calling that phone too quickly anymore?
His biggest fuck up was that shit that he posted right before that battle. The fuck the media and all that, and y'all think that bothered me and this and that, bro. Like you pretty much you violate one of the biggest rules in battle rap. Don't show your emotions. As soon as you show your weakness, matter of fact, you did that when you went on Mav Hoffa's show and said that your biggest weakness is your woman.
Ooh.
You went on Mav Hoffa's podcast and said that your biggest weakness is your woman.
And this was before the tournament when he said that, right?
Before the tournament. So
and my thing is this: if that's your biggest weakness, I mean, you gotta have the courage to say, yo, I don't want. And I think that's another thing he probably tried to do. He probably didn't want to be like, well, I don't want to be considered a sucker if I say I want it in my contract that nobody can speak about this. You know, because you have certain battle rappers that feel that way, like, yo, it's certain things I don't want people to speak about, so put this in the contract. But he probably was like, well, I don't want people to make fun of me for saying that. So whoever take their shot, just take their shot or whatever. And then, of course, you got what Ryder did and how Ryder presented it, and then of course you got what Bill Collector did and how Bill Collector presented it. So then it ain't no telling the next person he battled if they're going to go that route, or even if how they present it or whatever. But the thing is that when you finally address it, how are you going to address it, and how are you going to finally bury it? So,
quick question. Was that really K-Shine that was getting his dick sucked by T-Top baby mama?
I don't know.
That's a very good question.
That was T-Rex.
No, when Arsenal pulled the video out against T-Top, that was Rex.
Yeah, that was Rex. Because I definitely text him like, bro, what's up with that? Because that like that's kind of sketchy. Like, I'm trying to stand up for the baby mamas in the world. Like, what's up with that? He's like, it was out a long time ago, and it is like it been out or something like that. Like it been out. It's old news.
To address 91 Real, it is a trash way to deal with certain shit. I mean, when after Ryder and this, my whole thing was, I understand it. We have to look at it again. From my understanding, this was new to him, or elements of this was new to him.
But that's the thing, stuff like that. If you're in a relationship with somebody, especially somebody that you meet that's in the same realm as you, that shit shouldn't be new. This should be something that y'all should have
down to what she did and did not say, or what he did and did not listen to. Because niggas like to talk. These niggas in battle rap like to talk.
And one thing you said, Wayne, to go back. She said, oh, he might have a couple of lines about me. That man had a whole fucking round
Yeah.
That's a whole round. So meaning you probably told him something, but didn't say enough.
But what I was gonna say was, like I said on the other show, my nigga, you got Beyonce and Jay-Z. You got billionaires that had wives that have been cheated on. You got celebrity wives that have been cheated on. You niggas still got jobs and using battle rap as a hobby or additional lick to make some money. You niggas better, if them motherfuckers can overcome, you can too. I'm just saying.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
When we was at Nome, Mike P had just won from Saga. He was on his high horse. He was talking so much shit. He had his caffeine shirt on. Ill Will even made a joke like, bruh, like, wait till you get home to put on the caffeine merch. Like, we just got here. Like, he was on his thing, and he was saying basically, like, I don't want to say like his karma, or his humility. But he was basically saying, him and Tay Rock, they were happy that they don't have to, like, they can live off of caffeine. You know, like, they could have their show, they could battle rap. Like, they were eating, they was getting money, basically.
Yeah.
So if you in that position where you could, like, just be a gamer, be a battle rapper, you got everything. Like, I just don't understand why that's worth forfeiting. Like, I don't, it never will make sense
to
me.
You. I don't get it either.
Again, it depends. Look, okay, so story time. Okay, so my title match. The title match I always tell everybody about, the one title match that I got, and then I ended up losing. Going into that battle, going into that fight, I made weight, everything was going well. Right when I was getting taped up, I get into an argument with my daughter's mom. In the midst of me getting into an argument with her, I was trying to have a conversation with my daughter or whatever before my fight. She would not put my daughter on the phone, and it put me in a fucked up headspace. So by the time, I can tell y'all this now, when I walked out to that cage, by the time I was doing my thing, slamming my man around a couple of times and all of that, I completely checked out of that fight. I don't even remember when the second round happened and Master Bergen asking me, do you really want to win this? Because he was like, you're not fighting like the Anthony we know. Do you want this? To this day, I tell him, I don't remember you saying that to me. He was like, because you didn't say shit to me. He was like, I kept asking you over and over again, and you never said nothing. By the third round, my opponent had ended up catching me in a rear naked choke. The rear naked choke was so fucking weak, I could have got out of it. But because I mentally checked out and I did not want to be in that cage no more and I wanted to get to my daughter, I just tapped out. Go ahead, you can have the belt. I don't give a fuck about this belt right now. I need to go see my daughter.
I got you.
So it's a possibility, as powerful as Mike P is, he probably mentally checked out and was like, dog, this is not it for me no more. This is not. So you
think what they got in an argument before the battle, maybe a text argument?
It could have been an argument.
Round or what?
It could have been an argument, or like Slow-Mo said, it could have been the fact that Bill Collector hit home on him with talking about mental illness. And that could have bothered him even more. And he was like, you know what? Maybe I need to walk away from this to actually get all of my shit together. Sometimes, man,
we could do that after with 25,000. No,
thank you. Thank you.
It's because Bill is the worst person to break you down like that. Like what Bill does, like that had to hurt. Like he had to feel it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, and I guess because I look at things differently. I've been in certain relationship issues. I mean, I'm kind of an open book. I don't really give a fuck how people feel about, a lot of motherfuckers still aspiring to be married. Hey, I'm that wifey material. You got to put a ring on it. But at the same time, I'm just saying. But at the same time, what I'm saying is that I've been in relationships that have not worked. I've been cheated on. I've been shit. And I mean, I ain't innocent. As you know, I've done my dirt too. But I will say relationships for me don't hurt the way, I done felt real hurt. I mean, in 9 years, I lost my mother, my father, and my brother, my entire world. And I had to continue to move. You know what I mean? I had to continue to function. I had to continue to live a life. you know, unfortunately, due to that trauma, there's a lot of shit. So a lot of times when I be like, oh, I can't remember certain things, I still deal with that. Not too long ago, I actually was diagnosed with a type of depression. I won't go too far into that, but ultimately, I say all that to say I'm not, and I don't mean to be crass when I make these statements, but dealing with that shit and having to deal with that shit and still live life, still work, still maintain, still provide for my daughter, my oldest daughter, now, but ultimately those are things that I had to go through and continue to go through every 3 years for 9 years of my life. I lost my mother at an age where I was really just becoming a woman. I was married with a child. My daughter was like 3 months.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not imposing my life on him, but when I think of struggle, a relationship, I bring up my marriages, I bring up relationships, that shit come a dime a motherfucking dozen. I think somebody just said it's a billion people on this earth. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm the type of person, I believe in time. I don't like investing time in the motherfuckers and that shit. You know what I mean? I am a stickler when it comes to time. But at the same time, my nigga, when it's something that counts, that benefits you, nobody else, that benefits you, my nigga, you either sink or swim.
Right.
You feel me? Because in your real life, if somebody violates you like that on the job, you go to human resources, you file your fucking complaint, and you can continue the job. Do you quit the fucking job? That's your fucking life.
Hey, but Wing, I've seen people even quit jobs.
I've seen people do it too, and I've seen motherfuckers listen, that we got shows called Snapped, we got shows called Cheaters. You know what I mean? We got a lot of shit. I'm not being funny, but I'm being for real. But all I'm saying is that, my nigga, I just expected more from him, whether I was in this tournament or not. I just expected more from him because I applaud the man on his stalling out to make URL, to show that he is one of the best. He did all this griping. Then you get into a fucking tournament with money on the line. And, you know, like I said, I'm not downplaying his relationship. My nigga, I done been, this motherfucker done had rounds about me and mine's in the fucking battle. So at the end of the day, I mean, you know what I mean? Bruh, I'm just saying, you can dish it, be able to take it.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Don't dish it. Now, when everybody was saying that about Danny and him and Ryder, I still even felt sympathy for him then. But my nigga, shake that shit the fuck off and keep it moving. Because you finding out about your girl ain't nowhere. It's motherfuckers going through shit in life worse than that.
Facts.
You got billionaire couples shit, Cardi B said, fuck that, bitch. You're not taking my man. I does this. That's my husband. He gonna stay my husband, and you gonna stay the side bitch, but you gonna know your place.
Plenty bunnies will want Mike when he win that money and get his little caffeine stuff popping. All the bunnies gonna want Mike. He will have plenty of them. And that's not been with no battle rappers.
He's still young. He's still learning. Bro, you're gonna have plenty of relationships. She may be the one, she may not be the one. This may be the pinnacle to some shit, just makes you stronger. But at the end of the day, if this is what you do, because we're gonna continue to see people talking about this, and it's gonna continue to be elements that she's gonna tell. If she couldn't tell you this whole story, then expect for her not to tell you no time soon.
Yeah. But look, let's switch over for 1 second, man.
Yeah, let's do that.
I really want to talk about the judging. I really want to talk about the judging because the first round we showed so much props, but man, I'm not gonna hold you up.
Like I said, I'm still butthurt because all of a sudden they threw goods in there, and I feel this is my last word on that. And I feel like that also affected Mike because as soon as they threw goods in there, and if you know anything about the situation between Mike and her, when they threw goods in there, I was like, oh, it's over.
I'm gonna just This is my beef. Like, look,
I said,
I like Goods.
I don't even know what Goods has anything to do with that.
You don't remember they had the picture of Goods with his girlfriend, and she was all like,
"Oh, in the picture." Man, people be making that shit out to be bigger than what it really is.
Before this was even a thing. Before this was even a thing.
I mean, it ain't like it was a picture of her like butt naked next to Goods.
Yeah, it's just a picture. I take pictures next to people all the time.
Hold on, you gotta understand. 2 years ago, before this was a thing, right now, that was a thing. Damn.
Well, I don't get it. What's the thing? 2 people took a picture.
What you mean? What's a thing? They smashed. My nigga did shit just like you didn't know about Bishop being a baby daddy.
So you didn't say. Wait, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. You said this is a thing.
Oh, you said
we
all you said was it was a picture. I didn't know anything about that.
Do the math.
Yeah, I need clarity. You need to. Oh yeah, they fucked. I need to hear that.
I mean, come on, that's good. If you like Mike P, you like Goods.
People in the building that hit that. It was at
if
least
you like Mike P and Ryder, you like Goods.
Hey, I don't know because I'm not a female, so I don't. You know.
She do.
Look, man. I don't know what this woman is doing with her mythical box, but look, my thing is this: Method Man, as great as an MC you are, come on, man, you got to watch the battles. All of this, I didn't see the battle, but this is my winner. I don't like that. I don't like that because it's money on the line. It is money on the line. And if somebody asks me to be a judge for something, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to try my best to be a judge for what it is that I'm doing. If I agree that this is something that I want to do.
He was such a great judge last round or the first round. I did not expect for him to be so doing everything else. Like, what the fuck was that about? And you know, I ain't just gonna put it on him. We gonna put it on him, but we need to put it on URL too. That vote should have never counted. Mm-hmm. This man was in a whole nother conversation. It was clear that when you saw just the little Skype thing, he was gone for a little minute. This man was in his car, had changed a whole fucking outfit, and was on the move.
Mm-hmm. I think if I'm not mistaken, he was shooting a video.
The math HOFFA thing.
Not even the math HOFFA thing. I think he was doing something with Conway.
He said he was doing something with Conway.
Yeah, he was with Conway. Okay.
Yeah, he said he was doing something. He said him in the machine. So that's why I took it as him and Conway.
So is him judging a buddy favor? Like he acting like, you know, when you got a job, they're not really paying you. Like you give me minimum wage. I'm just gonna do the bare minimum. I just need to show up, clock in, because he's not acting like he getting big bread for it.
I think he got on right before they went to the judges and asked 40 Goods and all them. Hey yo, who won this battle? And they all and then he's like, okay, cool.
Man, like that's my only beef. That's my only beef with that round was the fact that Method. I think it was 2 battles. He said he didn't watch all the way through, and it's like, bro, this is 25,000 on the line, and these guys' livelihood, man. Like you can't sit up here and say, well, I'm gonna just go with this person or whatever.
And it's implied that because Danny said he was gonna slap you in the battle, that you gave the battle, or that you basically was like his round 1 and round 2 was trash. Bruh, are you serious? That ain't what we do in battle.
Meth gave Danny a 3-0.
No, yeah, he gave Danny the 3-0. He gave Danny the 3-0.
Right, okay. But it's like my whole thing was who else did he do that to? Don't mention me in
the how high bar, I think.
Yeah, the high bar.
No, it was in the other one. Was it the home
he was mad
battle? Yeah. It was the home GK battle where he was like, don't mention me in the battle or whatever. But I think a lot of people say how he said it.
It's so sensitive. I hate that shit.
Wait, because this is how I took it. This is how my mind works. How he said it, a lot of people took it like, yo, he was upset about it. I think because he even said after when he said, don't mention me, he said, it's not going to give you extra points mentioning me. And I think because how he said it, a lot of people took it like he was upset about it. He was, hey, niggas, don't be mentioning me or whatever. Because remember,
he was a bit upset. His whole demeanor was very aggy about doing it. But
again, this is just how my mind worked and how I saw it and how I was receiving the information. Because I'm comparing Meth to when he was smoking weed in the first round, how relaxed he was, to Meth. He was on the go and he was getting ready to shoot a video and all of that other kind of stuff. And like he even said prior to the battle starting, yo, I'm in the middle of doing a couple of things, but I'm still going to be here. So I think hearing that somebody, tried to mention his name to get a boost, and how he came back and said it like, hey, my nigga, don't say my name or whatever because it's not gonna get you extra points. I was like, okay, well, he ain't upset about it. He just basically warning everybody, don't use my name because it's not gonna garner any.
That's exactly how it was. Yeah, he was probably like, don't use it. It's not gonna help you.
I took it as that was the only part that you heard really, is people mentioning your name. I don't feel like you were engulfed in the battles at all, that they interest you at all until they said your fucking name.
Yeah,
I just think he wasn't really paying attention in the Danny and Tink battle because whatever he's doing.
At all. I mean, he judged it right. For the most part, he judged it right. That's the one battle he did judge right. But then the other battle, it was just kind of like you the whole time. Like there was a whole time where your screen says Skype and you were not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
you can hear his phone ringing in the background. He having a whole fucking conversation. And he's like, oh, well, the reception, somebody had their mic on. I couldn't even hear, so I can't judge the battle.
Yeah.
And they still allowed him to judge the battle. The fuck are we doing?
I mean, this Method Man, they're not going to get nobody that's, better than Method Man right now.
Yeah.
True. I mean,
so he can basically do anything at this point. That's why they got to be careful, like, who they giving this power to. Goods, at first I was like nervous about Goods, but he did a fairly good job.
I remember seeing that in the comments.
Yeah, because I'm thinking Goods gonna be.
I like Goods. I like Goods as a judge. Goods was a great judge to me.
He did really good.
I like the fact that Goods showed his personality. He didn't just judge well, but he showed his personality in there.
Right. And I liked what he was looking for, but not for nothing. Goods. Like I said, I felt like he would be a good judge for this. My whole thing was with that Mike P battle. I was like, God damn it. But that was going to throw Mike off his game. That's the only thing I felt for that battle. But
he cut cards. He said it off top. He said, yo, keep it real. Mike P, you was looking sad as shit in that battle.
Right.
Like you sad and
Goods used to judge the sparring session with Queen of the Ring. Mm-hmm. And even then he was very thorough. So I take nothing away from him. Him, Charlie Clips, Sarah Connor, they used to do the sparring session battles. So like when he judges, he's thorough as fuck with the judging. So like I said, I do like him, and he's gonna keep it a buck. If like even with Mike, like you just said, the giving that example, he was disgusted. Mm-hmm. Regardless of the fact if I fucked your bitch, I'm still mad because I'm still mad because you didn't keep the temperature that you needed to keep in order to win this battle, because I actually believe in you. I feel like
he was saying it like, Mike P, nigga, you better than that, nigga. Like, what's up, nigga? Like, you better than that. Come on, man. Like he was saying it like that, like he was just like blown out the battle because he wanted to see that classic.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm not mad at that at all. So but like I said, nobody had mentioned, and that's what I kind of get upset when it comes to media. That's some shit that we have to point out because 25,000 is on the line. Yeah. Like Yoshi said, at the end of the day, that's the celebrity presence that you want there. He's definitely into battle rap. So it's a good look. But Meth, we need you to do a better job. At the end of the day, if you're going to be judging battles, you can't be in the way and in the wind doing everything else, because if that's the case, we could have gave it to the fan vote and left it at that.
Right. And it's up to, I can't do it because I'm a battle rapper. I'm partial. But media, definitely, it's up to y'all and the fans to hold him accountable, because everybody's starstruck right now. Everybody like, oh, he just battled Math, and nobody going to want to say nothing
and that's the thing, Yoshi, not to cut you off. I didn't see nobody else right now, and maybe I missed it, but nobody else have called out Meth for that. And I'm like, dog, we all saw the same shit. This man was not watching these battles. Why are y'all in media not calling this man out for that? It's 25,000 on the line. This is something serious. Now y'all killed Rita saying she ain't know nothing about no battles or whatever, but she watched all of them. She watched them all. Y'all killed Rita, but ain't nobody saying nothing about this guy who ain't watching them.
That's a fact.
That's why they have 2 judges in the building and 2 judges on the stream.
I like that idea too.
All facts.
I like that idea too.
I definitely wish they would have done it like that. Moving along though, let's get into this meth and math battle, because I'm hearing I'm seeing a lot of different things about this, but I enjoyed this fucking battle.
Me too. I thought it was dope. Like I said, my only hiccup was I didn't like the pre-recorded stuff. That was my only hiccup. Other than that, I enjoyed it.
I'm hearing, there were voiceovers. I didn't like the voiceovers. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. Y'all talk to me.
I mean, again, this is just me. I didn't like the pre-recording, like, voiceovers of battle rap or whatever, because, again, we're from, either you memorize your shit or you go choke. So,
let me do this. 3 questions. We're going to go across the panel. Mike, Ray, Yoshi, Slow-Mo. 3 questions. Of course, if you like the battle, who won the battle? Okay. And damn, I'm sorry, I'm drinking. I shouldn't have been drinking. And okay, start with those 2, and then we'll have a discussion. God damn it.
I like the battle.
So intricate. God damn it, the other one was.
I like the battle. I think it was cool. I give it probably about a 7.5 out of 10. It was decent. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Math could have went. We've seen Math better. Method Man definitely exceeded expectations for his first time stepping into our culture, into our type of environment. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you could tell that he still had, he had the bars, but there was still some things that as a rapper that you could tell that, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, he could have definitely could have did better with this. But, that's just us being analytical of battle rap in general. He had a couple, some of his setups were very cheesy to the punch. He had some good shit, but he had that Belly 2 game belly bar that was fucking crazy. What he say? The math throwing punches at the wall is getting serious. That was fire. He came out the gate. He came out the gate with some cool shit.
That methadone bar was fire.
That methadone bar, that was fire. He had a Pop Smoke bar that was fire. He had another Wu-Tang bar that was crazy.
Account bar was down like fire, bro. Like, hey,
which one?
I think it was like a checking account bar like that.
No. That leg. Wait till your turn. Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead.
I feel like Meth he surprised a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was one of the better non-battle rappers to step into the battle rap format.
Was he the best industry nigga thus far?
No.
Right. He's top 3.
Not in my opinion.
Top 3.
Hold on. This is Mike's turn. Go ahead.
He's top 3. It's between him, Loso, and Joe Budden for me, to be totally honest.
King Los? You said Loso.
Oh, yeah, King Los. Yeah, King Los. Yeah. And between them 3. But Meth definitely did great. He exceeded expectations.
I'm a genius. I hit the lick with the sword, man. Listen.
Yeah, but I mean, I still have Math winning it. Just because there's a lot of things that could have been strengthened up on Meth's part. But he did good, exceeded expectations. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, man, fucking destroyed Meth." Like, nah, fam, he didn't destroy him. But he did good. He did really good. So salute to Meth. Yeah, I give it. Like I said, I give the battle a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10.
I guess it's my go. I really enjoyed the battle as well. With Mike, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, my only hiccup was the pre-recorded audio. I didn't care for that. I like how the battle was shot. It gave me the Black Ice Cartel feel, how it was shot.
Yes.
Our first watch, I did give it to Math because Math had a crazy Methodist setup scheme that he had that I thought was dope. But then after I watched it 2 more times, I ended up giving it to Meth. I thought Meth ended up winning it because to me,
you got the 5% or 180. Well, maybe 357 line or whatever. Yeah.
But to me, like I said, our first watch I had Math. After the next 2 watches, I gave it to Meth. I thought it was a great great battle for both of them to have been a one rounder. Very exciting. 5 minutes in and out. That was dope for me. I like the way it was shot. All of that good stuff. To answer your question, do I think he was the best industry rapper? No. My favorite was still King Los at number 1. But if I had to pick like an immediate top 3, then it'd be King Los, Meth, and Joe Budden as far as industry rappers that I thought was dope that made the transition over to battle rap. Again, I'm with Mike. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, man. Like the only hiccup I had an issue with was the fact that they had pre-recorded audio.
Fifth Element says we compare Meth with other industry rappers if it was pre-recorded.
Oh, can we hold that question? Hold that question because I want to hear what Yoshi and Slow Mo got to say. But let's hold that question. I like that question.
So y'all slow down on the comments real quick if you can, because I want to get to all of those after everybody goes.
I want to answer that. I want to start off by answering that question first.
Oh no, that's you. It's Yoshi turn. And
okay.
Then, are you telling him to go ahead?
Oh, go ahead, Flo.
I'm gonna say yes, because I have no recollection of Meth being a battle rapper. The rest of the industry dudes, besides, I don't know about Joe Budden, but King Los, he was known as a battle rapper before industry rapper. Cannabis, battle rapper before industry rapper. Cassidy, battle rapper before industry rapper. Chubby Jag, battle rapper before industry rapper. So therefore, I'm gonna say yes because I have no recollection whatsoever. And I'm an old head. I'm an '80s baby. You feel me? Like I'm damn near 40. I don't look like it, and I could knock down 10 years if I cut this shit off. But nah, I don't have no recollection of that nigga being a battle rapper. So therefore, and don't get me wrong, like the first 30 seconds of his round, I was like, but he got into battle mode. Like when he got into battle mode, that's when we heard the Liquid Swords bar. That's when we heard that's when we heard them battle bars, you know. And that's the only reason why I gave Meth that battle. You feel me? Because I feel like Mav did more rapping.
Yeah,
Mav did more rapping because he was rapping more to industry niggas.
Yeah,
just rapping to Meth. You feel me? Meth, on the other hand, rapped more towards
as direct.
Yeah, like Meth, he rapped Mad, you know, like, and that's why, and like to me, he exceeded beyond the expectations of an industry rapper coming into it. Because I'll be the first to tell you, I never felt like an industry rap. I don't fit, and despite that shit what Meth did, I still don't feel like an industry rapper. Like okay, you got Lloyd Banks talking, you got Montana 300 talking. Nah, I still don't feel like a industry rapper could come into this game and just think they're going to out dog walk a battle rapper. Nah, y'all niggas is a different breed.
You race the 5'9", but that's just
y'all
me.
niggas is a different breed.
But I'm just
Yoshi, I would bet on you in a heartbeat against one of those industry bitches. Because why? Because you're in the field.
Yep.
You could get a street nigga.
But
check me out. You could get a street nigga that know how. Matter of fact, prime example, Kimbo Slice. You could get a street nigga in the streets that know how to fight. But when you get into that ring, no, you gotta know how to fight.
Right?
Yep.
Am I right?
Yep.
Am I right? When you get into that, when you lock them tape around your hands, nah, I don't care how much a nigga know how to fight. No, I don't care how much of a nigga know how to bat. Anybody can know how to rap. I can rap something to y'all right now.
Between street fighting and boxing.
Yeah. Like it's a
I say that shit all the time.
There's
a difference between rapping,
street fight, everything goes.
In fact, but when you get into that boxing ring, that takes skill.
Yeah,
that takes skill. You feel me?
And I feel like
if you put a checkers player up against a chess player, and you put the checkers player up against a chess player, that chess player gonna outsmart you in every single way. Why? Because he is 3 moves ahead of you. You feel me? That's the only reason. Now, I'm not saying like Math has some fire. You feel me? And I feel like he kind of went light because I don't know when this battle took place, but you know he got Chubby Jag coming up. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And then Math been on his podcast talking about that he got some more industry niggas down the line. You feel me?
Well, we can't, okay, hold on. because we do this all the time. Meth has been a battle rapper over a decade.
And that's why I'm disappointed in him, because Meth, you are known as one of the fathers. Bro, you was one of the first niggas I watched. That little bitch.
To bring URL into fruition. But at
you came from and all that shit, bro.
Because you got Chubby Jag, my nigga. This was a run rounder 5 minute, which meant that you rap for what, 2 something.
Yeah.
So at the same time, no, it don't matter who you got coming after that.
A 2.5 minute round, you should be able to do that shit in your fucking sleep, bro.
There you go. So
like, come on, bro. Like we done seen you battled on Smack. You done went motherfucking traveled all the way out KOTD and everything, bro. So for one, I'm mad at Math because you should have punished him.
Yeah.
You should have punished him off the strength of a battle rapper. For real.
Yeah.
But I think Method Man opened up some doors though. For real. I think he done gave some of these industry niggas some confidence.
Hey, that's the way I see it.
You know, but at the same time though, Meth is very in tune with battle rap.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
He not in tune when it's time for to watch the battles for the ultimate match. Okay.
And at the same time, I don't care how much a nigga in tune. If you're not polished, you could be in tune. You could be a fan all day. You feel me? But it's different between being a fan and being an actual battle rapper.
He definitely, I feel like in order for him to, because, okay, go ahead, Yoshi, because after we going to wrap it up after we get into
My perspective is different because I'm new to battle rap. So I haven't seen a lot of Math Hoffa battles, only his recent ones like Hollow the Don, Charlie Clips. I haven't seen the old Math, so I don't know. My expectations was just based off of that. So I thought he did great. I was catching every bar. I had Math winning. Method Man, I've known my whole life. First off, let me say this. I've been doing rapping for maybe forever and trying to get into the industry lane. I didn't know that there was this thing where it's like industry is not as good as battle rap. Like I never knew that until I came into battle rap. I always thought it was just we all rap. We all can rap. So I didn't know that. It's like, is battle rappers supposed to be lyrically better than mainstream rappers? Or is it just they can't do the art of battle rap? So that's the confusion.
Can do the art.
Okay.
There's a lot of lyrical rappers. I mean, we have plenty. Yeah.
But battle rappers construct punchline schemes. Battle rappers literally bring every single element to being an
attributes, right? There's attributes that come over time.
And not every rapper does that.
Right.
That's like, right. Yeah, like you got. I mean,
you know what? Let me give you an example. You do recall seeing Hollow the Don and Joe Budden, right?
Yes. Okay. And I gave that battle to Hollow, but I might be biased.
But no. You probably gave it to Hollow because of the rap style.
He out-battled Joe.
He out-battled Joe Budden.
Joe Budden's bars.
The different attributes that he had. But lyrically, Joe Budden, if you go back and listen to the lyrics, Joe Budden was better. And I mean, maybe if you want to go back and watch it, do that and tell us what you think. But he out-battled him. Joe should have been with goddamn Eminem or whoever he needed to be with in order to learn what other attributes you needed. You couldn't just get in there and rap.
Right.
And that was the biggest thing everybody was saying going into that battle was, can Joe, you know this is not, you can't rhyme off of a beat. And when you listen to Joe's rapping, you can clearly tell he wrote his rhymes off of a beat. You know, and that was the only way that he could like get into his rhythm.
This is my thing. Okay. So how y'all saying, like, is he the best industry guy to come in the game now or whatever to do it?
You got cannabis.
Right. I don't know, because I feel like this way to battle rap, like if this is the new wave to do it, it's so easy. Like if I can go to the studio and I can just punch in a haymaker and punch in a haymaker and punch in a haymaker, and then we just go film it. And like, I guess that's why he feel like Math Hoffa should have been better, because the way it's structured is like you can really be your best self. Like there's no room for flaws.
But what was the reason of them doing that?
I don't know if he said
Method Man been around for years.
Yes.
Math been around for years.
Money favor.
Bars, shouldn't been a problem. Like it should be no reason why that shit could have been pre-recorded.
It's a buddy favor. I'm gonna make you look good, Meth. Show them that you could do battle rap. I'm gonna clear up this little Kiki situation. We finna get some views and make everybody look good.
Right. And so
that is a fact. That is a fact.
That is a fact. But because this was an industry nigga that you did it with, and we have this thing with industry niggas basically saying you niggas ain't good on beats. And the battle rap
which I gotta say, shout out to the Sue Surfs, the A-Verbs, the people that's putting out quality music, because they're killing that right now. They're throwing that out the window that you're not good on beats.
That they can rap and do battle rap as well. However, the industry nigga can't always come into battle rap. You may have been a fan for years, but you may not be able to. You're not seasoned enough to do what they do, and unfortunately, we missed Jay Mills as well. Like some of you niggas ain't able to do it. Some of you
missed Jay Mills. We ain't missed Jay Mills. That nigga stuck up the joint.
I like 40 Cal. I don't know if he's considered industry or
40 Cal was okay too, but
I wouldn't call 40 Cal industry because first time we seen 40 Cal was in Fight Club. Then he joined Dipset.
Yeah.
But I will say I feel like Meth thus far. This was, and like I said, I don't feel like it was we're in the era of Corona, social distancing battles, so everything has to be made up a certain way. Caffeine URL is doing their things where there's no crowd, and they're trying to make the best of it. You know what I mean? You got niggas choking that shouldn't be choking because they don't know how to deal with the atmosphere of what they're in. You make a good point, Ray, because I was going to make that point in regard to Black Ice Cartel.
I thought I heard my echo.
With
the echo that was messing with me.
And all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them doing anything different than what Black Ice Cartel has done. Is the way I'm looking at it. Right. I'm looking at the bars that were said. The bars that were said were amplified, whether they was pre-recorded voiceovers, ad-libs, or whatever. Mm-hmm. You can you can attribute that shit to the niggas that be in the background with the gas. It hyped up the battle bars. But if you listen, Math wasn't as direct, in my opinion. Math was nowhere near as direct as Meth was. His metaphors, his punches, his haymakers. I felt like he just had better material. That shit was fucking fire. It was. And the gritty was there. The gritty feel was there for me. Like
I enjoyed it. I mean, shit. It's something I can honestly say it wasn't trash. Like anybody that want to watch it, they can find something in there that they would enjoy about it. That's just my opinion.
Absolutely.
My bad to cut you off, Shy. You a fool, Shy.
I see the comment.
I see him. Let's go back to the beginning because somebody just asked why the hell did Joe Budden use the mic anyway. I'm not sure why they use mic.
Because Hollow had the leveler mic and Joe had the microphone. I don't know why. Maybe Joe felt comfortable. Like, yo, I mean, to me, it's all about performance with your bars. Remember, we go back to Summer Madness 1. Everybody always say, yo, Summer Madness 1 was cool, but do not have them hold with the handheld mics no more. Get rid of them joints. Like, so it was, I don't know, man. I don't know why Joe had it.
I'm ready to see Meth in a real battle, to be honest. I am ready to see what he can do in a real battle, because not for nothing, on the flip side of that, his slow pace, he couldn't do that in a real battle.
Yeah.
He would not have been able to do that in a real battle.
I mean, no, I think in an area that the way that the battles are shot now, I most definitely think his slow pace can work on a big stage with 5,000 people in there. I don't think it can work, but in Caffeine with no crowd or whatever, I think the slow style could work for him. I think it could work for him.
Right. And it was, and like I said, he had current event bars. He had obviously personals. You know what I mean? He came with what everything that our battle rappers today come with, and it was the way he put it. It was, you know, it was just that shit was fire. Like I was, you know, it wasn't the woo factor of damn. Meth really did this. I had to go watch it again and was like, you know what I mean? I ain't Meth shit. Hey, you know, I'm kind of mad. Like Yoshi said that you didn't judge them battles the way you needed to. But my nigga, you redeemed yourself. You definitely redeemed yourself. With this battle. So let's get off of that.
Final four.
Yeah, let's get into this final four real quick because we are at our second hour. Let's get into these final four predictions.
Wait, so let me get this straight because they said that the final four is taking place not in 2 weeks, but in 3.
Oh yeah, it's 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks. It's not. So that means next week we're gonna have another couple of battles that they're probably gonna announce, like another rookies versus vets.
Y'all need to stop being so motherfucking petty.
How are they being petty?
Fucking say it. Y'all need to stop being so goddamn petty when you know the mask on event is going to be happening next week too.
Damn, I didn't know that shit.
But they were gonna have battles next week regardless.
Everybody wants to see the final four. Come on now. It's a tournament.
Wait, is final four not next week?
No,
it's not this week. It was supposed to be this week. It's going to be
no, it was supposed to be this week.
JC and Chaos. I can't say it.
This week's Kid Chaos and JC. Their battle is going down this weekend.
Okay,
but they did the other rookie versus vets with round 2.
That was just this past weekend.
Who else on the card? Franchising Saga.
Right.
Okay, so this is what we get. This is what we get.
Real and Themes.
We got the Saga. The Saga franchise, Themes, Reaper Real, and the rookies versus vets battle will be Kid Chaos versus JC.
Okay.
And hold up. Ryder and Loso.
That battle not happening this weekend.
Word.
That's on the 29th.
In Puerto Rico.
It's on the 29th.
They need more time to write. So what's the thrill about being a wild card and doing it? I guess I don't think
it's not really a wild card. It's just like, yo, these two people lost. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of just like, hey, let's put them together and see what they can do. Pity
battle.
Yeah, it's kind of
a booby prize.
She said it.
A booby prize.
The Battle Rappers Can't Make Music narrative is overstated. Yeah, I agree. I do. Okay, so let's get into that fucks up everything. But I guess
so. Do you want to get predictions, or do you want to wait until the weekend of the battle?
Let's wait till the weekend of the battle because, like, it makes sense that they're doing it 3 weeks because season 1 they had 3 weeks at one point. No.
Right, they did, but at the same time, this first tournament they had 2 weeks.
No, Jay between Jay's first round and the second round when he faced Lou Castro, they had 3 weeks.
But when he faced Fonz, Jay the Nightwing had to face
in 2 weeks, right?
But the final battle was in 3 weeks as well. The final battle was in 3 weeks as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It led it to known.
Yeah, because the first bracket with Jay and Real Sick and Your Honor and all them, between their first and second round was 3 weeks.
Okay, I mean, as long as they keep us entertained, and I know Queen of the Ring just got a channel, apparently, out the blue. Everybody got verified, Debo, Babs, Vague, everybody got verified, and they throwing out subliminals. So we just gonna assume that the female tournament, gonna be caffeine style, like how this ultimate is.
I pray it is. I really
shout out to Queen of the Ring. I'm excited about that tournament, man. I'm really excited. That shit comes full circle. I'm really excited about that.
I mean, it seems as if, he Debo all on Instagram punching. Debo, I forgot his sign, but he that sign that wouldn't be doing that if he didn't have it in the bag. I think he a Leo or something.
I think so.
Okay, so let's just talk about these.
We have not heard the Ride Volume 4 mixtape. Scotty, you need to hit me with that. I've seen it, but I did not hear it out.
I didn't even know it was out yet. I need to listen to it.
I know
I like Volume 3,
but I didn't know. Yeah, you need to hit us with that for real, so we can listen. Easy the Black Captain and Cortez is 29th as well. So we got Easy the Black Captain and who on the 29th?
Easy and Cortez on the 29th, and Loso and Ryder on the 29th.
The 29th of August. And then we also, so when is the tournament commencing again?
It's supposed to be
the following week. The week after the 29th, we'll put them in the 5th.
It'll be September 5th.
Okay. Wow. And that's the day before Labor Day. When is Labor Day?
That's Labor Day weekend.
Yep.
They tripping.
God damn, right?
because but I think it's to give the battlers that's after that, because remember, 9/19. The next event
They should be able to have their family with their family Labor Day weekend. I would want to be with my family Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, and not for nothing.
They're not gonna care. They're not gonna care. They just gonna want to do their thing.
They're gonna do what they do, but at the same time, a tournament is consistent. You know what I mean? You keep it rapid fire. You keep it going. The first round, okay, 3 weeks, but thereafter it should be 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Get these motherfuckers out the door. You know what I mean?
They might need the time.
Right. I understand y'all want content. You got plenty of battles that you could put together. You got rookie versus vets, whatever. But at the same time, I feel like that's it. I don't know.
Let's keep it real. Do you think we have enough MCs in the game to do continuously weekly battles every week?
Yes.
We do. We do. If they enlist.
Hell yeah. How many motherfuckers they got on contract and don't utilize? Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Stop rotating the same niggas.
Let me ask you a question though.
All these niggas is on contracts.
Are they gonna do Ultimate Madness 1 winner versus Ultimate Madness 2 winner? Are they opening up for Summer Madness?
No, I think the finals is gonna be. I think the finals of Ultimate Madness 2 is gonna open up Summer Madness.
Okay.
I forgot we do have Summer Madness coming in
9/19.
We only know what K-Shine and
it was K-Shine and Pat Stay, but
K-Shine and Chess.
But it's not happening now. It's not happening now because Pat Stay can't get out of Nova Scotia.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
they got 5 confirmed cases in Nova Scotia. So do you think they want to send him to the COVID states? Like, this is the COVID states of America. They got 5 cases.
This is the COVID country. They're like, no, sit your ass down. We got 5 cases. They got thousands. Sit your ass down.
But I know they confirmed K-Shine and Chess. I think they confirmed that today.
I don't really know if I like that.
I hate it. I want to spit. I hate it.
Like, there was a point where we wanted to see that K-Shine and Chess, but it's gone on so long that it's kind of just like, next. I don't. Let's see that Daylight versus K-Shine. I want to see that Daylight versus K-Shine.
Well, let's do this. Let's scratch all the conversation that we was gonna have about any of this until we can confirm some dates for real. And let's get into the good, the bad, and the fucking disgusting.
Wait, before we get to the good, the bad, and the fucking disgusting, we still do have 3 battles that are happening.
Yeah, that are happening this Saturday. We still have.
So let's talk about those, and then we'll get into it.
Okay, the Saga versus Franchise. How are we feeling about this?
Why?
Fuck this
how
battle.
we feeling about Sensei Saga versus the Thule Grip?
Fuck this battle. Fuck this battle and everything about it. Okay.
So Canada don't care about their black residents?
No. They don't.
Hey, that's wrong as shit. That dirty is a bitch too.
But you know what? Yeah, I think Franchise live in Toronto. So the Nova Scotia laws is a little bit different.
My nigga,
Nova Scotia laws is a little bit different.
Franchise, I heard, has to stay in the States. Like, he can't go back and forth. So I don't know,
Maybe he's sleeping on somebody's couch.
Him and Bill are cool, so I don't know. But I know he has to stay in the States.
He's playing soccer somewhere in America right now.
He's here. Gotta be, because they're not gonna let him go back and forth.
Horrible. Oh my
but look, I wanna pick the Saga, man, but the Saga, the pressure of being on caffeine now is really like hurting the Saga more and more, man. So I'm gonna go with Thule Grip on this one. I think Franchise go win.
Honestly, the loser of this battle is me. It breaks my heart. Disappointed. Saga's been shit in the bed lately. Franchise, like the babies and the toolies and all of that shit. And
is he shitting the bed though?
Yes, because he's garbage.
You missed the whole.
Oh, I got it, but I don't want to go there. I got the bar, but I don't want to go there.
I don't want this battle to happen. I'm over franchise. Like I didn't even think I never really thought franchise was dope, to be totally honest.
I thought the Saga said on Twitter that he was going to
take time off,
invest more time in the music. I thought we were there.
Yeah, but you
don't get no choice with URL.
But the Thule grip.
Right. Get your ass over here.
Exactly. Which is
man.
What I do, BX Legend.
BX Legend. From what I gathered, K-Shine and Chess is official. They was arguing Monday on live, and K-Shine told Beasley while they was on live, lock it in. So from what I got,
is that the only match that we know of?
I heard for 919. I don't know who else. They haven't announced no other battles for 919.
I ain't gonna say nothing, man.
I keep hearing shit about Geechee and Mook.
Now I was hearing about Geechee and Mook, and then I started hearing about Geechee and Cal again. So I don't know. I don't know which one is true. Because I was hearing about Geechee and Mook, and then I started hearing about Geechee and Cal again.
When they gonna announce it? Because it's a month away.
I don't want to see Cal and Mook or Cal and Geechee.
Who would you rather see Calico battle?
I want to see Calico sit the fuck down. All right. I want to see him fucking battle himself in the mirror.
Oh yeah, that's right, Dread Twin. Now I don't know how true this is, but Roman Reed's supposed to happen at Summer Madness. Look, I need to see this full card, man. I need to see who's all battling on Summer Madness. I need to see who's all battling on Summer Madness because like Jada Kelly said, I heard about B.T Top. I heard about
I don't know. Hold
on. Ain't Swampy T-Top on Summer Madness? No.
I don't know. No. That I don't know. I do know that they both have separate rookie versus vet matches. Right. Which I don't know why they didn't lock them in for rookies versus vets, but
I'm gonna tell you why. This is why. And Swamp said it on whatever show that was. And I'm sorry. Normally I shout out whoever that was. Somebody probably in the comments may know, but I was watching and I actually talked to Swamp. What happened was, and that was on some fugazi shit he felt because Beasley and them had, Smack said he knew nothing about it. Beasley was like, oh, it was a mix up. Basically, T-Top had a contract from Chico. Right. He got a contract from Chico. No money though. A contract from Chico and to battle Swamp. Swamp has yet to have a contract at all.
But according to Swamp's supposed to be battling somebody else on Rookies versus.
He said he has a confirmed that he is writing for and has been paid for.
I also heard Swamp and QP, but I don't know how accurate that is.
Let me say this. The only way I will fuck with that battle, the only way I will fuck with Swamp versus QP is QP show up sober.
Facts.
That battle will be exciting if QP show up sober.
Y'all can thank me because I've been saying that. Been saying that. Told that man that long time ago. It's documented in the breakdown files. But anyway.
All right. What about Steams versus Reaper Real?
Fuck that battle too.
I don't want to see that battle either.
Just pick a winner.
It's funny. I was watching URL live yesterday, and Reaper was like, I know everybody expected so much from. No, the fuck we didn't, Reaper. We really didn't expect a lot from you. You actually kind of like.
We didn't even expect
exactly what we expected from you.
What the fuck? He was very good.
He exceeded
I'm sorry.
I don't know what he talking about.
I don't know what you mean. Reed was like, I know I let my fans down. No, you didn't.
Y'all are horrible. Oh, y'all so horrible.
I guess I got Steams with that. I think Steams will redeem himself, and I think he a vet, and he did the close room before with Trez and
yes,
motherfucking the Automatic Ray.
Yep.
So he should have experience with it. So we'll see. Maybe he'll bounce back. So I'm gonna give it Steams 2-1.
I'm gonna go with 2-1 also.
Also Steams, yeah. Reaper just needs to find a new fucking career path.
Okay, well let's get to what Mike really want to talk about because Mike been saying
because I didn't say anything.
I didn't say nothing.
Steams has bars. He's gonna always have bars. At the end of the day, Steams lacks several things. Some things are superficial, some are not. With him and Wavy, at the end of the day, bars didn't even matter. Bars did not matter in that battle. You feel me? Unfortunately, Steams is not going to excel on URL. He's not what they want. He's not what
Neither
they
is
want. Reaper has a bigger presence on URL than Steams does. Whether they like him or not. I just don't. I mean, what do we know Steams for? Being behind chess? I'm just being fucking honest.
Steams and Jack Boy, one of the best band battles. Steams and Jack Boy, one of the best band battles.
He was the best band.
He's been on bigger stages than Reaper.
He battled Chilla on the volume.
But this is a different setting. Yeah. He ain't flourishing.
Neither is Reaper.
I know what Mike is waiting on.
This will tell us.
I'm waiting on, right?
Mike, you waiting for me to say, let's talk about rookies versus best 2.
Okay, he's not giving no chances. This battle will tell us.
Just keep it a buck. Reaper had a better showing on this setting with Caffeine than Steams did in his setting, in the same setting with Basic Bars Wavy.
Wait, Reaper choked. How did he have a better?
Fuck all that. He choked. He choked. All right, but he
didn't have a better. He didn't have better anything than Steams.
He is right now.
You can't choke and have a better than anything.
Than
anybody.
This motherfucker, they still felt like they had good.
We're talking about Steams and Reaper. Nobody else.
Okay, but I still like Steams better. I mean, I still like Reaper better than I did Steams.
I'm gonna give Reaper 2 bankhead bounces, thumbs down.
Listen, you see how Rubando, we go hard too. You see Rubando continuously got better each week. I'm thinking that this battle, one of these guys should progress. If neither one of them progress, then that's the sign. Okay, time is up. We're gonna go back to We Go Hard, and y'all could be the best at We Go Hard.
And best you can be at We Go Hard, right? Period.
I need to
they
stop.
Could have had Ish Moolah in the tournament, and I feel like Ish Moolah would have represented better in the tournament.
Okay.
I would agree. Yeah. But you know what? Okay.
Okay, so the rookies versus vet battle of this week will be Kid Chaos versus JC. This is the battle everybody wanted. Everybody talked about it. Since everybody heard Kid Chaos, they was like,
y'all ain't gonna say it first. I say it first. Chaos 2-1. If y'all ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna say Chaos 2-1.
This is gonna be a goodie. This is gonna be a good one. Kid Chaos is one of my favorite rookies, man.
Shout out to very deep for really I like his little caffeine show. I like him putting himself out there more, networking, doing, being visible more in the public. I like that. The boy he has a lot, you know what? I'm not gonna go back to that battle with him and Luke Castro. But I feel like the boy got personality. I really do.
He does.
You know what I mean? But
he spoke on that battle too, man. He spoke on that battle too. He said the style that everybody was ODing for that Daylight did, he did that same exact style versus Luke Castro, and they gave Luke Castro the win.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That is a fact.
Mm-hmm.
He was like not taking nothing away from Daylight. He said, but I did that same shit.
The only downfall, they would have gave it to Tay Rock. If Tay Rock was judged, they probably would have gave it to Tay Rock. That battle wasn't judged.
He had bars that battle.
We got to judge that battle.
Yeah, Jaden Smith. I need you to
Jaden Smith.
I mean, oh my God, that Kelly.
Jaden Kelly. She said Jaden Smith.
She been campaigning for B Magic. She been saying that she want B Magic. So
who Coffee want to battle B Magic?
First Coffee though.
Yeah, she been tweeting that she want battle B Magic.
Why?
Because she's like she want to battle the best punchers, but she's not ready for Nitty, so she want to see what B Magic.
She want to go with what people consider the former best puncher, B Magic.
Right.
Man,
exactly. One of the top 3 best punchers of all time. You want to go against him or top 2?
If she look, I'm gonna keep it a B. If B Magic chooses to take this battle, the word coffee and brown is gonna be flipped to fucking death.
Oh, jeez.
The word coffee and brown is gonna be flipped to death.
She's gonna flip the fuck out.
I mean, she battled Danny, so she's not. I don't think she's scared to battle guys.
You battling it?
No, I don't think she's scared to battle guys.
I hate battling men.
You battling a Trill Deal crib, so you know what? I'm gonna shut up.
It's like get it out the way. It's like they try to tell me battle Arsenal.
Woo!
Wait, they just want you to battle Arsenal?
Yeah, just get it out the way, Yoshi. No, not get it out the way.
They would have. Hey, so
but I ain't.
Yeah, they thinking entertainment factor. They thinking entertainment factor, but I'm thinking my life.
There's no coming back from that.
What?
Low key, look, you and Arsenal would be entertaining as hell. Low key,
I was sitting here just thinking about how fucking entertaining that would be. Thought bars versus disrespectful bars. That shit's gonna be that's insane.
Shy, we've
There's gonna be a lot of murder and dick sucking going into that battle.
We've been plugging Arm & Hammer this entire time.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Bruh, she put the message of the lost nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you like try to commit suicide?
Bruh, she put the message of the lost nigga.
Do that second round. Do one of those rounds, and then what? Out rap me for 2 rounds?
There you have it. Happy now?
Okay, so look, man. Kid Chaos versus JC. Slow-Mo said he got Kid Chaos too.
You know why I got Kid Chaos 2-1? Because for one, Chaos wanted this battle for the longest. He wanted this battle for the longest. Bar for bar, he can match up with JC. One thing JC would have a problem with is Kid Chaos unorthodox delivery. Like, for real. And I feel like Kid Chaos, he would have that one bar. You know, remember what Good say? Sometimes that one bar could do that shit. Could do it for you. And I think Kid Chaos would have that.
Jaden said, what, Rookie's up 2-1? You think?
He said Rookie finna be up 2-0. I mean, if Kid Chaos beat JC, they will be up 2-0.
Well, see, here's the thing. Kid Chaos ain't no new nigga.
He on the rookie side, Wayne.
He's on the rookie side, but what I'm talking about ability. He is not a new nigga. He's quite more seasoned than a lot of these rookies. So that's the difference. He's a rookie due to status on URL, but the nigga ain't no new nigga.
I got JC one.
I
got JC. I'm because JC coming from an L. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be one of those things that we edge. I think they're both gonna do great. I'm hoping for a classic, but I definitely got JC going crazy.
JC ain't doing shit.
I want to know what JC had.
Walk around the goddamn stage like Mr. Miyagi. I know. I want to know a goddamn thing, JC.
Brother, stop.
Oh, girl. Fuck JC. Kid Chaos 3-0. Arm & Hammer Friday, the most niggerish show on earth is Wayne Fault.
Yes, sir.
Free yourself on the $59.95.
$59.95. I was a Mike P, baby.
$59.95. Free yourself from the mic, from the wild. Get Mike P out here.
What the fuck did Shy get here?
We not freeing ourselves from the WAP. The WAP ain't never hurt nobody.
The niggerish show. I'm out. Fuck JC and Mr. Miyagi ass bars. I'm out.
He is horrible.
Okay, so far we got slow-mo's taking Kid Chaos. Yoshi got JC. Shy got Kid Chaos. Definite 3-0.
I'm not gonna say 3-0. I would never be that disrespectful.
Honestly, to be totally honest, I got this going 2-1 either way. I feel like JC has a lot to like. He's been under pressure, under a lot of fire since the Loso battle. The interviews where everybody was saying he was a crackhead and his teeth was, you know what I'm saying, looking terrible. Like, people have really been on him lately, and especially with his performance in the Loso battle, I feel like he knows that he has to step it up and get back to the old JC that made us, you know what I'm saying, that made us say, like, yo.
He's been looking like that. So before anybody had anything to say,
I never looked at his mouth before.
People started zooming in and stay doing too much.
Exactly.
Right. I saw him last at in Charlotte.
They talk about it every time. That's why he always avoid the face-off. Speaking of that, do you think he comes to the face-off tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he goes. I think
it's virtual.
Yeah, I think he's gonna show. Yeah, he's gonna be on the face-off. I feel like this, if this could be another JC versus Chilla, if they both bring top quality material.
Speaking of Chilla, remember Kid Chaos in the comments a couple of weeks ago talking about Chilla.
That's a big expectation.
It's not. No. I'm not expecting it to be. I don't expect it to be, but I know they both have the potential to bring something crazy. Kid Chaos is an incredible writer. He's an incredible rapper, not just battle rapper, but an incredible rapper, period. And he thinks outside the box when he writes. So I feel like his scheming and his rhyme patterns and his wordplay is very, very elite, especially for his class.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And if JC gets back to the JC that we know that he can be, you know what I'm saying, the same JC that put him in the conversations to battle Lux, this battle can be incredible on both sides.
Just say we need the JC we need the JC we had before he battled Geechee.
Yeah, we need the same JC that we saw battle motherfucking Trez. We need that JC. The same JC we saw battle Chess. We need that JC. The same JC we saw battle fucking was it Glue Easy? We need that JC.
Killer Chef makes a very good point, and he's saying that long layoffs and losses, he said that can be very dangerous for Kid Chaos. Pretty much what y'all saying, or what you saying.
Yeah, usually when JC takes a long layoff off after a loss, he does come back a lot dangerous. That has been the pattern. But to me, I've always found it odd that as battle rap fans, when we point out that pattern, it don't always be the case for the next battle. And the minute we point that pattern out, it's like that shit don't happen.
And hence what I said earlier about this man being inconsistent. I digress.
So
you know what?
I'm gonna take you know what? I'm gonna go with how Mike presented. I'm gonna go 2-1 either way. Like, it's hard for me to bet against Kid Chaos, and it's hard for me to bet against JC. Man.
Exactly.
Like, I've seen both of these dudes do some magnificent shit with the pen, man. I really like Kid Chaos style. Look, it's hard for me to vote either or, man. Like, to me, it's gonna be I'm hoping for a classic. I'm hoping it's one of the ones that we talk about over and over again. But yeah, man, it's 2-1 either way for me.
I'm glad y'all agree with me.
All right, what's next?
What's next? Now we can get into the
good, the bad, and the fucking filthy.
Well, before we do that, a little birdie kind of flew around, and I saw some things.
Okay.
The Danny Tay-Rock situation.
Oh yeah. So look, I'm watching the battles, and I'm watching. First of all, I'm watching the battles from my phone. I'm doing commentary from my phone, but watching the battles on my laptop. And Caps, shout out to Caps. Caps got on his shit starting stuff with Tay Rock, and they got to arguing back and forth. Yo, Caps basically told Tay Rock, man, Danny Myers will fuck you up, man. And Tay Rock said, I will smoke Danny Myers' boots anytime, anywhere. Set that shit the fuck up. I'm tired of y'all saying this shit. How do y'all feel about Tay Rock and Danny Myers, man? Like, is this a battle that y'all will fuck with?
I'd watch it. I think Tay Rock could get it. I would honestly, I would probably edge Tay Rock 2-1 in this battle, especially after what we just saw from Tay Rock, Dracula.
That's what I'm saying. So let me ask you a question: are we considering Tay Rock and Dracula two totally different type of animals?
Yeah, in my opinion, after that performance, I can. Yeah.
So it's hard for me to judge that because Danny could beat Tay Rock, but Dracula is a whole different animal.
Facts.
That Dracula Tay Rock was I was never a Tay Rock fan, and that battle alone made me a Tay Rock fan.
Do you think because there was no gas around?
We are right here with that. We are right here.
You know what it is? You know what it was? It's because, like, despite the fact that Daylight is the king of trolling and all that other shit, yo, Daylight to me in battle rap is like how Andre 3000 is to me in the rap game. A nigga that never put out a solo album, but he is way up in the power rankings and been up in the power rankings for so long. And that's Daylight. You feel me? Like
that's an amazing comparison. That's parallel. That's a parallel comparison.
And it's crazy because when you mentioned JC versus Chilla, to me, that right there went above JC versus Chilla. That Dracula versus Daylight.
I thought Cortez, side note, I thought Cortez had a plate coming.
He does, easy.
That's it?
Yeah, next week.
No, I thought
I heard he had somebody else. I heard he had somebody else.
Yeah, they saying he might have John for Summer Madness. That's what I'm hearing in the streets.
Okay, I thought I haven't.
But hold on.
I really need to see this Summer Madness
card.
I really need to see the Summer Madness card because I am not liking some of these battles, man, that they saying might go down at Summer Madness.
Didn't Cortez battle John before? And it got bolted.
Right. That's the battle that's been bolted that I don't tease him, but that people been teasing him about for years.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look, let's be honest. They bolted a lot of Cortez battles because motherfuckers was choking horribly. And it wasn't
him. It was never Cortez.
It was never Cortez.
That's a fact.
People like to give Cortez that, your shit goes in the vault. It's not his fault that his shit goes in the vault. Right. Other people bring shitty ass performances, but people want to put it on Cortez.
Except for the bar that old Red said when he said, I can choke in this whole battle and send you to the vault. That shit had me cracking up.
Okay, so EX Legend asked, so y'all was really impressed by that Tay Rock, that Battle Daylight. Actually, I was.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, his style was completely different. He was punching on a different level. Yes.
You know why? Because
Stephen A. Smith. Yes.
You know why? You know why I was impressed? Because the face I made when I heard that seatbelt bar, I made that face all 3 rounds against Daylight.
Terrence, no.
Nobody ain't never said that. Who said that?
Yeah, who said that?
I'll say that. Tay Rock and JC or Tay Rock and Daylight is better than fucking JC and Chilla. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nobody.
Well, Mike said it. Mike just said it.
And I'll say that Nitty and Ab is better than JC and Chilla too.
Well,
I'm saying Daylight. I'm saying Daylight and Rock is better than JC and Chilla.
Yeah.
It's a lot of battles that's better than JC and Chilla.
Yeah, like JC and Chilla.
PG battle, right? Our best.
It wasn't even a PG. It wasn't a PG.
Rumors, whatever.
Yeah, it was like just that.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. That JC Chilla, man.
It's a classic. It's a certified classic. It was an instant classic.
Battle I ever seen in my life. I'm sorry.
Which one?
Final answer. Daylight versus Tay Rock, the best small room battle I ever seen in my life. Final answer.
I mean, not for
better
nothing.
than Iron Solomon and Nitty.
Yes.
Oh,
watching it live and
As a small
playing it
room.
back over and over and over.
Okay.
Maybe I enjoy the no crowd setting. Because
Right.
I feel like
Okay,
the bars
I
that
get
I
that, I
like,
get
y'all
that.
don't like. Yeah. And the bars that y'all like, I don't like. So shut up. So it's nice to just be able to watch it, push the button when I like. I loved it. I enjoyed it.
I feel
I
like
feel like JC and Chilla has definitely dropped down in the ranks of, you know, best battles of all time. It's definitely moved down. We've had some amazing ass battles that have surpassed it.
Well, Fendi said, yeah, she feels like this was the best rock since Ill Will.
But I can't even say that.
I think this
To be
rock
honest,
was better than the
that
Ill Will
battle
rock.
against Ill Will, for real, the round with the Emmett Till shit, that was the only round that was really like, whoa. Every other round wasn't like that. Rock has a problem with coming up with a third round. His third rounds be his weakest rounds ever. If you go back to Rock's battles, but this battle against Daylight, every single round was on point.
Yeah,
I'm talking about it was on point to the T.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, that right there, that Daylight, that was a prime Daylight. That was a Daylight on some like I'm Jordan of this shit Daylight.
Shy, you right. At the end of the day, yeah, I'm not putting shit over Sharon and Trez. I'm sorry.
That's different. That was different.
That battle
That's different.
That shit was
hella
like
different.
Because can nobody do what them two did?
not a listen. Woo! That called me furry. You had to be there.
What battle?
I know how y'all felt on cam when watching that shit on cam.
Right.
What battle?
The building, Trez and Sharon. That shit was different.
Because Sharon and Big Cannon tried it and it wasn't the same.
It was not as good. It was good, but it was not as good. This shit was like, them motherfuckers could have went all day. Them motherfuckers seriously could have went all day.
Hold up. Nah, I ain't gonna say that bad. I was gonna say Chef Trez and A-Ward, but that's a different story.
I like that battle too, but
also let me put this quick
but not one of
tidbit
the
out
best,
there.
but I liked it.
Yeah.
Let me put this tidbit out there. This is this is off a little bit off subject, but I want to say this. I also have noticed that a lot of people was talking about the voting situations again. And I'm gonna tell you this: if you were watching the battles from your phone, that's where the BS was happening at.
Mm-hmm.
If you was watching it from the laptop, you got to see both of the people you could vote for immediately. But from your phone, only one person popped up. I peeped that with all of the battles that was happening. So for the people that's watching from the phone, now I get why a lot of people are saying, "Yo, it's some bullshit in the game that they're not posting both of who you need to vote for and all of that at the same time."
Listen, Caffeine is a gamer type of streaming site. Thus, the reason it has more capability for phone for computer PC usage than it does a phone. You niggas stop doing everything on your goddamn phones. Get you a fucking PC or a goddamn tablet. Period.
They don't got
End
one.
of story. End of story. Since everybody talking about leveling up and everybody got this, and get you a motherfucking computer. Anyway, as I was saying,
At least get you a Galaxy 20 or something, nigga. Like, god damn.
I mean, for real. You know what I mean? Like, come on. If y'all don't have it by now, they didn't have caffeine since February. Crack the code by now, my nigga. Like that, we found that shit out early on. Even with the bloggers and the media, like you can't do really. You don't have the broader capability to do what you want to do using your phone. They tell you that.
Terrence Best said, y'all are hyped over Daylight actually rapping and not trolling. Terrence, when was the last time Daylight trolled?
No, I think
people keep saying that, and my thing is, and that's be the number one question. When was the last time Daylight trolled? We're not hyped over the fact that Daylight was rapping and not trolling. We've been following Daylight for the longest in his career. Like
that's Daylight's been wanting. That's all he's been wanting to do is rap, and he's been very vocal about it. Very vocal about it.
while we were talking about best battles, small room, quiet room, PGs, whatever. Nitty and Myers was a small room. That's what Scotty was saying when we were talking about
Random
that.
fact. I was supposed to be on that same card. I was actually booked for that Battle of the Bay 6. If you look at the
said Yoshi versus J2. Man, listen.
That battle wasn't a small look. Yoshi and J2 was a fire battle, but it wasn't like a small room battle. What like do y'all consider that a small room battle?
I don't consider it a small room. Yeah, I definitely don't consider it a small room. I get where he's going because it's a
1SK, yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, because it was a 1SK. But see, that's the thing about the 1SKs. Now they don't film them like they used to, where they weren't on pay-per-view. Now you can kind of consider them up there. You know what I mean? Whereas a PG, you got to wait till that shit drop, if that shit drops. 1SKs, you right there with the big boys. You're the battle that wins from whatever, you know what I mean? That opens
Shot
up.
Brown said that damn Tori really shot Meg. Arm and Hammer gonna be lit.
Yeah, she posted her picture of her wound.
Yeah, I saw the picture of I saw the feet.
He's
and she fucked with Future right now. But we're gonna say that tomorrow show.
What happened to Steve?
Steven who?
Yeah, she gonna be. She about to be Future's 18th baby mama.
Oh Lord, listen, Yoshi got to pull up tomorrow for y'all show too, because that's going to be something serious.
Yeah, it ain't no cut cards. You can say whatever.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hopefully Yoshi will pull back up, or because usually when that happens, somebody calling your phone. But anyway,
hey, hold on, hey Scotty, if you look right here, you'll see it. Mike Phenom versus Pariah for Battle of the Bay 6. And of course, it was Nitty and Danny Myers on that same card. I was supposed to be booked for that shit.
That's fine.
All right, let's get into it.
Two Yoshis just pop up.
Yoshi, I was just saying, you're going to have to pull up with them tomorrow for that show. For
my internet flickered. I was trying to say what happened to Steve Harvey's daughter. They're going to talk about it tomorrow?
Well, I mean, what happened with Steve Harvey? I don't know nothing about it.
No, I thought she was dating Future. Then the last one it cut off, he was saying Megan Thee Stallion dating Future.
Yeah.
Oh man, Lori Harvey moving in silence like a G. Dude, she Goldilocks and then Three Bears and like, no, this one too rough. This one too.
Fact, Scotty, I was gonna smoke Pariah, bro. I was gonna get him the fuck out of here.
I'm really okay. I don't want to go all into it, but at the same time, you know, Meg was talking about, so in so many words, snitches get stitches. You don't snitch in this and that and the other. Now she's showing pictures. Now we know that, like, come on.
Look, man, this is all I'm gonna say about this situation, man. Look. Whatever situation that happened between you and this woman did not warrant you shooting her in her damn feet. I understand that we saw Eddie Murphy do that. I understand we saw Eddie Murphy do that to Della Reese on Harlem Nights, but that was a movie. That was not real life.
Oh my God.
It's nothing that could be that, like, unless this woman was coming at you with a knife and you use that as a move to stop her, like, I'm gonna shoot you in your feet.
Okay.
There shouldn't have been no reason for you to do that.
Look, Megan's 6 foot. Megan's 6 foot. Tori's 5'2". His life was in danger somehow.
Okay, so you trying to be funny now for the tall girls?
But do you hear how she rap? She real aggressive with it.
Yeah, she probably had that nigga up in a yoke like this. And Tori like, what you say, mother? Say it. And he had no point.
Listen, that's not funny. That's so not funny.
Say it.
I'm not a short if I could still, when I used to wear heels, I stood about what? Maybe 6'2", maybe 6'2", 6'3". That's not funny.
Man, he knew what he was getting into when he saw that.
But were you dating somebody 5'3"? But were you fucking with somebody 5'3"? But were you fucking with somebody? Yoshi, how tall are you?
I'm 5 foot.
You're 5 foot. Tori that much taller than you.
And
he my daddy height, so I know the height very well. And my mom is 5'10", almost 5'11". So I know the dynamic of that relationship, and I know my mama don't play. My mama don't play. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, somehow maybe Tori was in danger, ain't know how to get out of the situation, and bah, foot shot. You know what I'm saying, on his Kid Chaos shit.
We don't know. I think somebody said
you know what? You know, all jokes aside, if Tori really did that shit, some bullshit, he gets whatever coming to him. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Good. Yeah, we don't play about domestic violence.
All jokes aside, protect our black women. You feel me?
Yeah.
But these jokes are gonna fly.
But somebody needs to pull her to the side and tell her she need to move strategically, because that could have went left. That could have been something totally different. And I knew when I seen her on Instagram live with Kylie Jenner and Tory Lanez in the hot tub, I knew something was gonna come after that. I had that gut feeling, that motherly.
Yeah, you know what? When I saw that, I'm like, yo, something bad is gonna happen. This is gonna turn into something very bad. And lo and behold.
So she liked to drink, she liked to turn up, party, that's fine. But she need a trusted circle around her at all times.
Right.
All times. She can't be out here hanging with these celebrities because they fucked up in Hollywood. They do fucked up shit.
They really do. They really do. I mean, they do it in real life. So what you expect there?
I mean, I had the pleasure of meeting her in passing, man. She seemed like a cool woman. Whatever, when I was working at the airport or whatever, she came through with her best friend, the light-skinned chick that y'all probably see a lot in her Instagram pictures. She came through with her and one of her bodyguards, this big, tall, swole motherfucker she came through with. But she seemed like a good person on the passing or whatever. We had like a brief conversation and all that other kind of stuff. I didn't even realize it was her because she was so damn low-key. And it was one of my coworkers that was like, yo, you know you was just talking to Megan Thee Stallion. I said, oh, that was her? Like, she was low-key as hell.
I call her Megan the male horse. My oldest daughter hates when I say that. I'm sorry. Megan the male horse, goddammit.
All right, let's talk about Stacks.
That nigga stole bars.
Listen,
no, I mean not stole bars. Not stole bars. No stole bars.
Call us quarter horses and stallions and everything, but at the same time, grammatically,
put on my work bag.
Heck, a stallion is a fucking male horse. So why would you even call yourself that? But I digress.
But I get it because the concept behind a stallion is built. That's what it is. That's always been. That's always been
the concept. I remember a girl tried to debate with me talking about the concept of stallion meant a tall girl. I was like,
it has nothing to do. It's always been to refer to somebody who's built. Like, oh, she's a stallion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Her body is built.
I get
like we're not like they're not looking at the literal term.
I was 14, 15 years old looking like I was 18. I get what you're saying. I still don't like it. I don't like the term. And I get it.
But I mean, people aren't gonna take it literal. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, he's a brick house. Like, oh, so you say like a wall.
Listen, I have qualms because again, like I said, I've always been the tallest, and I lifted weights most of my life. I've always been the tallest, and I've always been the most stout.
And you was cripping, and you was pimping.
No,
she was out there in the bay, letting go every day.
I hate y'all. I'm not gang affiliated. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not gang affiliated, but you game affiliated though. We out here. We been doing this since we was knee high to a grasshopper mobilization. You feel me?
I hate you. Right now, my nigga, we're not doing that.
Okay, but look, seriously.
All right, we're gonna get to the next topic. So tell me when to go.
So Stacks bought bars from Jay Murder.
Hey, Mac Bell. My man Mac Bell said they paying for the AOs.
He want everybody to know that this was 6 years ago and that Stacks is gonna make it up in the dojo. And they're gonna film him live writing his rounds. And yes.
Like, and I did see that he was like, yo, this was 6 years ago when I had first started rapping and battling. I mean,
is
like
there
there's
statute
like
of limitations? Like,
Thank
is there a
you.
time when we're gonna forgive Bonnie and she can go on and we won't side eye her bars?
no, there's not a statute of limitations. But Bonnie was like already established as a battle rapper, still getting motherfucking people writing her bars for her.
Okay.
Now, I don't condone, like as an MC, I don't condone getting somebody to write bars for you. But if you've never rapped before and you're like, bro, I kind of need some help, I'm trying to get into battle rap or whatever, or I'm battling somebody.
Your ass shouldn't be rapping.
I'm not. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. I don't condone it, but I can see why somebody would do that if they've never stepped into this arena before.
Mike,
but like I said, I'm not condoning it.
Mike, then don't give the other side to some bullshit.
What other side?
Because you are a whole battle rapper. Slow-mo.
I'm a rapper.
You a rapper too. But my point is, you got 3 battle rappers on this panel right fucking now. 4. My nigga, coming into this game, we talked to Ace Amin about this. Ace Amin is a prime example of a carbon copy battler who looked at a battle and said, guess what? I can do that shit. The difference is the nigga actually could write his own shit. If you don't have the lyrical ability to put 3 rounds together, it's one thing for somebody to show you, like we were just talking about.
You're right. Everything you're saying is right. I agree.
Math and meth, how basically, certain skill it takes to battle. My nigga, the written should be your own. Period.
Mm-hmm.
The written should be your own.
I agree 100%.
Writer's block. All right, you have writer's block. I've written many papers in my college years. Everybody gets writer's block. I get that. Sometimes you need some type of inspiration. I get that. But my nigga, if you came in, it's a difference. I just feel different. If you came into this game with a ghostwriter,
yeah, it's trash. I get why he did it. I understand the logic behind why he did it. Do I agree with it? No, fuck that. I mean, you gotta get called out for it.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, and I'm gonna keep it 100 like we on the Arm & Hammer show. I'm 100% against that bullshit. For one, my nigga, this ain't for you. If you got to get somebody, what the fuck? We can't be motherfucking having that battle rapper versus industry shit if y'all trying to turn this shit into some industry shit.
Facts.
You can't turn this shit into them industry shit.
That's where
fans need to know how to be fans need to know how to be fans. Just because you a fan and you've been watching battle rap for 15 goddamn years, that don't mean that you can come into the battle rap scene. You feel me? And I got a problem with the motherfuckers. I got a problem with top tier motherfuckers and vets and shit that know this shit happening. Because he ain't the only one. He just got exposed. Yeah, get the fuck out. I got a problem with that shit because if y'all talking about y'all from an era when goddamn you pull up on a nigga and this and that and shit, yo. But if you know this happening, DNA K-Shine, nah, nigga, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better because I ain't gonna lie. If I was DNA K-Shine, no, nigga, you ain't NWX. I want niggas that can write. I want rappers. I don't want niggas that want to pretend to be rappers. That's the thing. That's the whole thing with this battle rap shit. Niggas want to pretend to be this shit.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Just like niggas want to pretend to be street niggas. And then you know what I'm saying? In the battle rap shit,
have action figures.
They dead the fuck ass. Like, yo, like who the fuck let these niggas into this game? Like who the fuck let niggas like this into the game? I don't give a fuck if it was 10 years ago. I don't give a fuck if you had Jesus ghostwrite for your ass, nigga. It ain't flying straight, nigga. That's disrespectful to anybody that's like me that take hip hop. Not even just battle rap, nigga, that take the hip hop culture serious, bro. Like no bullshit.
Let me address what Terrence is saying. Some writers can't perform in crowds, and their delivery is trash.
The nigga go in the booth.
Those are the ghostwriters of the industry. Also, those are the niggas that don't have a hit that make hits for other people's. Those are the folks you see in the writers' credits.
Yep.
There is no place for writers' credits in battle rap. We are the purest form of hip hop. Everything is organic.
And if you keep and that's the thing, we've been saying that for the longest. This is the purest form. If you're going to allow people to come in that's getting wrote for, that's no longer a pure form. That's no longer a pure form. You're basically at this point, this person is giving a stage play and they're getting lines to recite.
Right. I think people got the narrative like everything have to be so heavy hitting, so hard hitting. Just right. It may be light. It may be if you're rapping and you're writing and you're rhyming, you can get through. You're gonna get better. You're gonna like people just feel like, oh, I gotta get into it and I gotta just be the ultimate, go straight to the top. That's not realistic.
You got to crawl,
and people can see through that.
You got to crawl before you walk, yo. Like,
and then on top of that,
like at the end of the day, be you. When you get motherfuckers to write for you, like that's the problem with, like that's one of the main problems I be having because everybody tries so hard to be somebody else. Everybody tries so hard to duplicate what the fuck they see somebody else do. All the way from the performance, yo. And like it's like, nah, for people like us that's been battle rap fans for years, like it's like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? It's like
you can start seeing when people start doing the carbon copy shit. Like remember, what was it last year for a big 6-month gap? It was like every person that came out was resembling Twerk.
Yeah, exactly.
For like a huge 6-month gap last year, every person that came out started resembling Twerk, and everybody was seeing it. Like, yo,
K-Shine and Geechee Gotti, the main thing everybody said was, damn, I feel like I'm listening to Twerk. Just so happened, I think Twerk battled in that event, that volume event. And everybody kept saying that shit. Like when K-Shine was battling Geechee, like, yo, this feel like we listening to Twerk. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I mean, K-Shine don't need that shit. You feel me? Like K-Shine, that's a different because he himself. You feel me? But like all these other new niggas coming in and shit like that. Look, I understand, yo. You love battle rap. Okay, love battle rap and shit, yo. But just because you love battle rap, that don't mean that you got to be a battle rapper.
You know, my biggest thing had been like, you know, who I forgot who asked that question earlier. I think it was Jaden. As far as would I battle? Or what I consider being a battler. That was one of the things for me is that drove me to battle rap and being cool with the people that I am cool with, male and female. I'm so intrigued by how battlers come up with 3 rounds. Some I know that can do it in, you know, a couple of months. Some I know that can do it in 3 weeks. Some I know that can do it in 2 weeks. Some I know that have to write their writtens down. Some I know that don't have to write writtens down and come right off the top with the shit. I'm so intrigued by that. You feel me? Like to know, and like I said, with females, I know Sly was on here the last time I spoke about how females have it so much harder. I know with my daughter, my youngest daughter is older now, so she's more self-sufficient. But I know with women like Yoshi, even with younger kids, and just having to attend to kids and having to memorize all this shit and perform it, like that is really disrespectful to seek help in a way where it just takes away from it. It really takes away from it because you didn't write that shit. Like that shit really is offensive. You sat up here, you took somebody else's rounds. I mean, we rate Prez Mafia across the fucking coals for taking a rap as what was it, 16 and a hook.
16 and a hook.
And a hook. And making his own. And you know what I mean? I'm not saying, well, whatever's going to happen with dude is whatever's going to happen. But at the same time, it's like this ghostwriting shit. And again, it ain't just girls. It ain't just up and coming dudes. It's, you got a lot of motherfuckers out here getting ghostwritten for it. It just ain't came out.
Yeah, just like you got a lot of females ghostwriting for dudes.
Exactly. And it's a lot of them. Y'all just don't even know. And that's been for years. It's a lot of them. That shit really pisses me off because for some of their asses, it's just lazy. It's just being lazy at the end of the day.
Sometimes it's like an honorable thing. Like if I call somebody and I'm like, hey, I just seen you on such and such card. I'm nobody. But what about this angle? Or what if you nobody ever said this or nobody ever did such and such and such and such. Not necessarily giving them anything, just putting it in their head, whether they use it or not. And it's like always
but see, that's an idea. It's a difference between an idea and then somebody actually writing and structuring bars for you and sending them to you and saying, say this.
Right. This guy specifically asked for throwaways, not give me some handwritten good material. He said, do you have any throwaways, bruh?
There you go. Exactly. With me managing, even my girls will bring something to me. I like the way it's certain aspects that I've helped them in composing or in how they should say certain things. It ain't never been me saying, hey, take this and do it this way. It's okay, you need to say this, or what you've already written, but say it in a certain way. You know what I mean? It's different. We've been saying it's a fine line. It really is not a fine line. If it's your words, it's your words. You know what I mean?
People know what sparring is and what ghostwriting is. And what people know the difference.
I can never allow myself to have anybody like, yo, Mike, I'm gonna write this bar for you and you use it. I can't use it. Actually, there was during the grind time days, there was somebody that actually tried to do that and tried to get me to use some of their bars because it was like, bro, it's kind of like a little risky for me. So I think it'd be better if you do it. No, nigga, I'm not doing that shit.
Right.
Fuck out of here. I just can't bring myself to do it.
Before you know it, y'all fall out and he on every radio.
Then he pulled a caustic.
Then
they pull a caustic and what's the old boy's name from Canada?
Arcane.
A caustic and arcane situation.
I've been told about. I got some homeboys that I found out actually ghost in battle rap that I found out that actually ghost written for some people. Like, I will cut you the fuck off. Like, I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that at all. And come to find out, one of the girls was one of my favorite from years ago, about 6 years ago. And I was wondering how she fell off the face of the planet.
Who was it? Who was it?
Never tell. Are you serious? No.
I thought it was somebody that, like, where it came out that she had a ghostwriter.
No, this never came out that she had a ghostwriter.
That hurt. And those ghostwriters are narcissistic. Like, when I don't like to hear like don't come tell me about who you wrote for. Like, they have to get it out every time they're around somebody. Yeah. Like, they so fucking they get like a fucking erection off of it. Like, they just have to talk about it.
The way he told me was inadvertently. He didn't mean to tell me. And I forgot what we were talking about. And he kind of threw it in there, and I was just like, huh?
Man, I just want to know names, man. Like,
no, I'm not doing that.
I know you not. I'm just saying.
I was just like,
is it okay to talk about the ghostwriters that have been put out there?
I mean, if it's documented, if it's public, and everybody know that's what it is. But yeah, what I'm saying is, in this case, it's just kind of like this particular girl. The reason he wrote for her was because she was slow with composing, putting the stuff together. And so he felt like, well, it's not really ghostwriting because she's sick with the pen. But like I told him, it's still not her written.
So right. Like, was it for like something important, like Gladiator School, or like a movie or a TV show, like something that is vital to have the best material, or was it just a regular battle?
The sicko said we didn't cancel Bonnie. Niggas got Bonnie the fuck out of here after all that shit came out.
Was this particular girl?
Yeah, they did get Bonnie the fuck out of here.
This was early Spit That Heat days.
Okay, because I might give a slight pass if it's just an entertainment thing. Like, if we're doing a battle rap movie and I call Hollow and Lux and them like, yo, I'm in the battle rap, the 8 Mile female version, right? And I need the best stuff.
She was coming up through the ranks. She had made Queen of the Ring when Queen of the Ring was popping. And she fell off. But
Jaden, I heard that same thing too. Sorry, Wing, I didn't mean to cut you off. It was the comment that Jaden said.
I ain't gonna it's a female
Jaden
that I
said Rock said Hustle got all her bars written by P.
It's a female that I want to know.
P. It's a battle rapper whose names start with P, and that go to the.
Hey, I heard that same thing too. I'm not saying it's true. I heard the same thing.
I just like I ain't gonna hold you. I always thought somebody wrote for C3, but hey, that's just my opinion.
But she can freestyle.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yep.
For real?
Most of her stuff be freestyling.
That's one of the ones. Nah. I know C3
Nah,
from when she.
I ain't even gonna lie.
started.
That's probably why I always thought that shit. Cause I'm like, yo, like Shorty is different. That's just like when I first seen Official. I said, yo, Shorty different. Like, yo, like when I first seen Official, I said, hold up, a female rapper like this? Like, are you serious?
Wing, shut up.
I didn't say that.
What she said, Boogie?
I didn't.
I heard it, but I heard it. That's why I stopped. I heard it. That's why I stopped. I stopped right there when you said that. Okay, I'm gonna watch Sports Center right quick. That's why I stopped.
This segment has been brought to you by
Jada Kelly. I heard the same thing about that one too.
Woo!
I heard you. That's exactly why I stopped.
Hey yo,
Boogie,
hey,
Jimmy,
Yoshi, chill. Yoshi, chill. Put the fucking Bacardi down, Yoshi.
I thought I just been hearing stuff. I got an echo in here.
Okay, let me ask y'all a question then. To the ladies, yeah. E-Heart. Can she really rap? E-Heart.
She's
so she really do that shit. Okay.
Yes.
She's not the best to me though.
She's the most structured and surgical. She's my favorite to study.
Who's the best, Mike? Oh God.
For me, what? I have my personal favorite female battle rapper, and that's Vixen.
That's what you about to say?
Vixen. Vixen the Assassin. I've always championed Vixen the Assassin. Vixen has always been fire to me.
For me, female battle rappers.
Are you serious? Now, and listen, I can say that shit because I've been watching Vixen since Melee.
So
go hard or go home. Like
now what about RX? Because she don't even look like she can rap like that. Dead the fuck ass. She don't even.
He said she don't even rap like that.
Her delivery don't even seem like goddamn she wrote that shit.
I think RX just recently started battling. I think because she's been around the scene for so long that she decided, you know what I'm saying, because she can write, but she's still trying to put it together. She can write.
She can write, or the Horseman can write.
The Horseman.
What? You know what? We ain't doing this.
I think that she's well connected. I think she's a smart enough girl to put her bars, like, you know, write her bars out. And I think she got make sure that they strong before they go out. I ain't gonna say she got ghostwriter, but I think she may have a editor.
I like the way Yoshi put that, an editor. I like the way she put that.
I ain't sugarcoat that ghostwriting shit just now.
She really did. She finessed the fuck out of it. She really did.
I mean, but what Yoshi's saying, like, you can run your bars by somebody be like, yo, take that out, put this right here. You know what I'm saying? Don't use that, use that.
That's an editor.
It's not really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not really somebody writing for you. If they
say, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like when we go over bars with the homies.
But it is right.
Yeah, I definitely 100% believe she laid a foundation down for her material.
QB
100%, I believe already
to do that.
Laid a foundation down.
Solid. QB is solid. And Jaden, you wrong, right? Oh, Jade, y'all some petty ass niggas.
I ain't even gonna hold you.
Ricky said, I never stop rapping she said, I don't care if I sound like my husband. I'll never stop rapping like my husband. I'll never stop rapping his bars. Fuck y'all. I love Vicky Myers. She's one of my favorites.
She is. I love Vicky. I really do. You being funny, bro, and I don't appreciate it, and I will not. I'm gonna let Yoshi talk about that subject. I'm not doing it. I'm not a battle rapper.
I feel like Coffee's very lucky. I feel like she got somebody praying for her life. You know, praying mother, praying relative. And when I say lucky, I just mean like this battle rap game is tough. It's a little bit easier for females. You get a couple notches if you're attractive. So I feel like she got I guess I can say total package to progress as the next female face of URL now that Hustle is not
and not
per
for
se
nothing,
battling
she
as
came
much.
in at a really good time. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not a hater. She came in at a really good time to where female battle rap was on a decline. You know what I mean? She was a fresh face. Geechee was soaring at the time, and hey, it sold.
I think she 100% trash.
Hey, Super Six said, who's attractive with the crying emoji?
Like, I don't know. It's nothing about Coffee's bars that just be having me, you feel me? Like, that. I mean, true to be told, I feel like Jack be writing for Lady. Dead ass.
JBT, if you don't get your ass off this live, my nigga.
And true to be told,
I think Lady Flame's better than Jack Boy, to be honest. But I can't say she had a interview and she had like a little crop top, and I like the sexy style girl, a sex sales girl. Show them a little.
That's what she used to do from the door.
I don't remember that. I don't remember her ever showing her body.
That's what she
feel like Tay Rock wrote that whole goddamn battle for Lady Caution. The whole fucking battle. Because that bitch don't hate me like that. I don't care. She don't. Period. She don't, y'all. You got me. Come on. The only bar that she done wrote for that battle is I've been fucking that nigga 6 events ago. That's the only bar she wrote. I fucked that nigga 6 events ago. She ain't write nothing else for that battle. I don't care what you can't convince me to that she.
You don't. What that sis silly? That sound like rock or that sound like caution? Is sis silly? That sound like. Her people say that sound like her.
I sat there and man, I watched that battle multiple times just to see if Tay Rock if his lips was moving. Just to see that if his
I remember the first time I realized the first time I caught somebody like a female getting her bars ghostwritten, it was actually Bonnie versus Shuni. Bonnie versus Shuni. And in one of the bars, it sounded just like Quantum. And I was like, nigga, like there's no way that this was not just delivered. It was all Quantum's pen. Go back and watch that battle. You'd be like, oh shit. All the way. 100%.
But Quantum been known for being a ghostwriter though. He ghostwrote for a lot of people.
You gotta turn him down. He'll just send you, but you gotta be like, Quantum, you can't even have a conversation with him without him giving you bars. You can't even tell him
That's a fact.
Yeah. You can't tell him nothing. Nothing.
That's a fact. That man talks in bars. Yeah, that's a fact.
He does, man. I have one of the funniest stories about that nigga. I have one of the funniest stories about that nigga.
Man, shit, to go back to his Chris Unbiased interview, man, when Chris Unbiased was interviewing him and he was just rapping bars, just randomly rapping bars to him, like while answering the questions. I'm like, this dude really loves this shit. Like,
yeah, he does. Yeah.
Hey, do y'all remember when the whole thing came out about him like on Backpage a couple years ago, like in like 2014?
Yeah.
Was he on Murray?
He was out here. He was out here in Seattle. He had a battle.
Wait,
I had booked him.
Girls, or he was selling himself.
He was himself. He was himself.
He was selling himself.
Wasn't he the battle rapper that was on Murray?
Yeah, he was on Murray.
Dog. And he had the girl that was with him. She was out here with him, and Daisy. Do you remember Daisy?
Yeah.
Ooh, remember Daisy?
Yes.
Daisy, yeah, he had Daisy and his baby mom out here, and it was the funny. Like this nigga QP was in the mall, like him trying to holler at girls is the funniest shit in the world. Like the nigga would like drop his car keys, and start rapping to the chick about his car keys, about how she needs to come fuck with him, all this other shit. We was at the mall. It was the funniest shit I ever seen in my life, dog. And like you said, the nigga raps when he talks. That's what made this shit even funnier.
Right.
But then he ended up on Backpage giving massages.
Oh my lord! Yeah,
shout out to QP. That nigga gave me one of the
I will definitely remember Daisy and that battle between him and Newborn in the cage.
Yeah,
that battle. Whoo, that battle.
Everything that he said about Daisy was facts.
Yeah,
man. When he did the crawl ski, man, dog. Quantum was on one in that battle versus Newborn.
Because Daisy was dealing with Newborn too.
Oh, she was dealing with Newborn first.
Yeah.
Yep, she was dealing with Newborn first.
And then started fucking with QP. And then she started fucking with Prep.
Yep.
I don't know who Daisy is. She wanted the OG thoughts of battle rap. She wanted to pioneer. She paved the way for me. When she paved the way for me, do I need to go pay some respect? Give her some.
She didn't.
Nah, Terrence, that was Daisy didn't have the pink gun. That was the army chick that had the pink gun.
Oh, that was damn. What was started? Started.
Yeah,
Was her name?
I think that was her name. Hey, this nigga QP had some bad ones, y'all. This nigga has had some bad ones, dog.
Yeah.
Nigga QP has had some bad ones on everything.
Yeah.
He had a little bad one out in Milwaukee that was.
Mike, you are such a friggin' creep.
How am I a creep? I'm a human.
But he's not lying though.
I'm a human. Like, we look at women and
you know how how long they last. You know what the turnaround is for hoeing.
Damn, the turnaround time,
especially with a pimp.
Like this chick wasn't hoeing though. Like she was like.
You have to hold to be with QP. You can't just be there. You're not gonna just.
No. She wasn't hoeing. She was definitely supplying though. She was fulfilling a need for him. He allowed him to do other things.
She came from money.
Nah, she's military. And she had her business.
You seeing it now?
I'm gonna do some story. I'm sure there's some blogs.
Remember that nigga did that shit in the middle of one of the battles?
Yes. Oh god.
That nigga slipped.
Cadillac Rod shot heroin in that.
That wasn't really heroin. It wasn't really heroin.
No,
it wasn't really heroin. He had been clean. He had been clean for a long time at that point.
Hey, I don't know when he can needle in his arm.
No, it wasn't really heroin.
Hey, I don't know what
that was the homie. I know that wasn't heroin.
But
Ron has stayed clean for a minute.
Rest in peace to Ron. He's no longer with us.
I guess that's a legitimate question. I was wondering what you meant by that, Terrence. Terrence asked, well, what did you do? I won't even say that. He asked, what did you do to call yourself a battle rap thought?
That's a good question. I don't know. I guess I'm pretty hard on myself, right? No, really it's just something that I started hearing was in my first battle. You're a whore. My second battle, you're a whore. My third battle. And so then I said, okay, maybe this is something that I'm just going to have to run with. And so, also with that, you have to have believability. So I'm going to find the best looking guys in this market that I think are the best looking, most attractive to me. And I'm going to use those guys to work on my believability. And so with that, I'm able to call myself a battle rap thought.
That's probably the greatest political answer that I've ever heard in my life. Give you a round of applause.
Listen.
The way you answer that shit, oh my God. Yeah.
I thought you was about to,
the crazy thing is like you can tell when Yoshi talk, you can tell she's smart as shit, yo.
I thought she was about to pull out a black book and go down names like, yeah, so this happened. She like, no.
Nah, you can tell Yoshi's smart as fuck, man. Like this runner's for you, Yoshi. You're smart. I see you.
That was a good question. I get that question often.
Hip hop reporters said it's okay. All the top females are called thoughts. You should see this as a good sign.
I take that as a compliment. I've been listed from some of the top battle rappers have said my name in battles. I'm basically made myself a staple in battle rap by embracing something that most girls would not. So I have no complaints.
I ain't mad at that.
I don't know.
Use what you got to get what you want.
Man.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Bruh, she put the message of a lost nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you try to commit suicide?
Bruh, she put the message of a lost nigga.
Do that second round. Do one of those rounds, and then what? out-rap me for 2 rounds?
The collective part.
Hey, Scotty said Mystique. Mystique was bad. Do y'all remember Mystique from King of the Dot? No, Hispanic chick.
Her. Yeah, I remember her.
That was the one they said that whatchamacallit put his hands on that Uno Lavos. They said Uno Lavos had put his hands on her and shit.
Oh, I heard.
Bonnie brought her out. Bonnie brought her out during her battle with Uno Lavos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hey, that's a question. Jaden just put out a question, yo, but that's a question I got. Do you know who you got your first round? To Yoshi.
Sorry, my son asked me about the game. Who you asked me?
Do you know who you got first round?
No, but I'm hoping that the next step will be the bracket, because that will save us time with the fans, give them a chance to make their selections and talk about it and bring some more momentum. Because right now I felt like it's fizzling down. So I'm glad that he was able to hey, follow us on Caffeine. We got Caffeine. Throw that subliminal out there. And I'm just going with the flow because you never know. Right. Prayers, y'all keep us lifted over here. Queen of the Ring.
You originally told us, you still been writing for everybody, right?
Yeah, I'm writing for everybody. And with the assumption of me being the only really rookie 3 years in, most of the girls, even the ones like RX and Torture, have been here in at least 5 years, right? So I have to assume I'm gonna get a vet. Based off of the bracket. I have to assume I'm gonna get a vet.
Scotty said, so as it is, well, I think she already explaining that, Scotty, because he's saying that RX is making it seem like it's a dub, like it's a no-go.
It's a couple girls that try to blow the whistle I ain't signed no contract, I ain't getting no deposit, I don't know nothing about this. But for the most part, be optimistic. We got things going. It's going in order. No, nobody got paid. Nobody signed a contract. You don't know who you battling, but you got picked. You got selected. That's the first step. You made it to Hollywood. American Idol, you audition. We made it to Hollywood. Okay, now we waited for the next round. Just be patient.
Phase, right.
Be patient.
And if you get enough steam by talking about it,
exactly,
putting the word out there,
exactly,
speaking it into fruition.
Exactly. It's 16 girls. If we have 16, not just me, I'm only one Yoshi. If we have 16 girls constantly on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, talking about it, talking shit, promoting,
selling
in the studio, being cute, anything.
It should work. Right. So we're gonna wrap up. And actually I was trying to wrap up when I put that out there, but y'all was trying to still talk. But hell yeah.
Wrap that gavel up, B.
You gotta pull up tomorrow with the guys. You got to.
Yeah, because I got the next few days off. Next 2 days off. And I'm going to Atlanta Saturday to pick up the baby. So
okay. Wait. He said she messaged me Saturday or yesterday. You said Saturday. I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. She could easily get replaced. There's a lot of girls that want to be in the tournament. That's no problem. She could easily. It's plenty of girls knocking at the tournament door. That's a quick replacement. That's fine.
People gotta stay humble. If you choose to do this battle rap thing, people gotta uplift one another, and it is what it is. If y'all, it's the tournament is even if you're not, it's still good for the brand, which makes it good for every other female doing this shit.
You're right.
That's gonna be hopefully a second one. That's why they're like, well, why Jazz not in it? Why Official not in it? Hopefully we can build the momentum for them to want to do it. We got Official, Hustle, Jazz. That's not in it. That'd be great for a bunch of other new girls that will want to try it. So why not?
Well, not for nothing. If most of these people know Queen of the Ring history, this would be tournament number 2.
Yeah.
Right. Because Robin Rhymes were on the first one.
Right. And Suge Mac. So, and damn, I forgot old girl.
Yeah, I was supposed to battle.
Dixon was in that, and the bald haired girl from DC, what's her name?
That was Suge Mac. But it was
I was supposed to battle her back in 2014 and shit, yo.
Yeah, I wish she would come back, but
she was fire.
That was back when she was
Heard
smoking
some
drugs
shit,
and shit.
so, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone.
We get one of these rappers on here so we can do a quarantine battle. I'm trying to smoke something on the show.
Oh God.
On the show.
And yes.
Hey, Mike. You know what? Fuck it. If you take one on the show, I'll take one on the show.
Oh,
we're gonna bring anybody up here. Any one of these mid tiers. I'm smoking them on the show.
I'm just letting everybody know I'm only good for one round.
We already know that.
So tomorrow is Arm & Hammer, Restoration of Negativity.
Whoa, she hit you. You gonna take that one, Ray?
Man, I heard what Yoshi said, man. Yoshi ain't never had no round for me.
You know it's all love. I can't help but spit out a thought bar. It's just my mind this thinking thought bar. So.
Oh goodness. Yeah, so y'all pull up. Yoshi, make sure you pull up tomorrow. Hang out with the guys because you know they get real ignorant over there. And battle rap relationships. Keep your women safe.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
Bruh, she put the bitches of a lost nigga.
You're asking for it.
Didn't you like try to commit suicide?
Bruh, she put the bitches of a lost nigga.
Do that second round. Do one of those rounds, and then what? Out rap me for 2 rounds?
That's never gonna get old.
I'm out. Follow me on Twitter right here. Where's it at? Boop.
I'm on caffeine right there.
Ray need to bring his ass back to Twitter. I'm out of here, man. I need to give me something to eat. It's late. I'm hungry as shit.
Yo, I got to wake up in 6 hours.
I go to work
This is
tomorrow
called
night.
dedication.
We appreciate you, Yoshi, as always, pulling up.
Good night. Yep, I wasn't doing nothing. Thank you for having me. It helped me kill time.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being a part of the show, Yoshi. It's a blessing.
Her name was Zoda Poet. That was her name, Zoda Poet. Yep. She was fire. Salute. We are out.